Y'all scared? Y'all better be scared.
All right, all right. Shalom, shalom. We'd like to start off by saying,
Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, call Allah Ilah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash.
double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that's scattered abroad, the Akim and the Akwat that's listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing that the lesson is edifying. To the brother Shawab Mawan back at you with another lesson with the brother Kassad. And as always, we come in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America, to prophesy the downfall of Esau, which is the so-called white man, which is the so-called white man, he's the devil that the Bible speaks of. All right, and salvation is preached onto you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the true Hebrew Israelites, all right, that the Bible speak of. All right, salvation is preached onto you, because it's now high time to awake out of sleep, for our salvation is nearer than we believe.
That's right.
All right. And quick little Salakia, I haven't been out, with the brother. I've been in the process of moving. I had to, I'm homeless now, so I had to get used to that and adjust to that for the last 2 weeks. And I had 2 weeks to get out of my house. So this whole month was just hectic, you know what I'm saying? But hey, we out here through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, the water Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai for resting upon us to make the lesson.
The water,
all right.
the water.
And grab Exodus 15:3. All right. We're in beautiful times, man. We're in dangerous times. All right. And what the Lord is showing you right now, all right, because you got a lot of people that think the Lord is all about peace. All right, peace and love and all that. All right. But what the Lord is showing you is that he's a true man of war. Okay. Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai is a man of war. And you can see what he's doing right now, because he's the one that musters the host of the battle. All right, as the scriptures say. So all these kings around the earth that are standing up, nation against nation, is all being controlled through Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right. And to prove, the brother's going to read that the Lord Yahweh, all right, is a man of war. All right. This is why he's bringing, a lot of war out there in Israel, in the Middle East, because he's bringing all those people together, all right, to be ready to destroy them, man, to destroy the rest of these nations, man.
That's Joel, the 3rd chapter.
Exactly.
I shall bring them. Yep.
That's right.
I'll bring the nation down in the valley of Jehoshaphat.
That's right.
So this is Exodus 15:3. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name.
See? So it says the Lord Yahweh is a man of war. Okay? The Lord Yahweh is his name. All right? He exists, man. All right. Do you not see war existing out here?
Mm-hmm.
So if war exists, all right.
If the Lord is a man of war,
is a man of war, and his name exists. Well, then war exists, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And with the look, go to Ecclesiastes real quick. Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter. All right. There's a time and a place for everything. All right. And the Lord is showing you that right now is the time of war, man. Okay. It's the time of destruction, the time of death. This is why the Lord is giving you constant calls through his prophets that are on the highways and hedges to get you to come back to him, man, before he comes and destroys this place. Because if you don't turn back to the Lord, it's just death and destruction for you. There's no coming back for you in this place, man. You're of this place, so you're gonna stay here in this place. Go ahead.
Well, I'm gonna start from the top and get to the point.
Go to the top and then go to the point.
All right. So this is Ecclesiastes 3:1. All right. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heavens.
So basically what? Nothing happens without a reason, man. Everything here has a purpose, man. Everything that's happened, it is the word of the Lord that was given to us thousands of years ago, man. Since the beginning. Did the Lord not say that he declared the end from the beginning? All right. So all the way from the beginning, he's already been telling you that man was going to bring themselves down, man. Because at the end of the day, the Lord ain't got to bring us down, man. We ourselves do it to ourselves, man. Because we're so wicked. We're so greedy. OK, we don't want to follow the ways of the Lord. All right. So we destroy ourselves, man. That's why the Lord, what did Yahweh Shai say? I come not to judge them, but the words that are written in the book has come to judge them and condemn them. You see, roughly paraphrasing it. OK, but go ahead.
All right. Verse 1 again. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 8.
Matter of fact, you know what? Keep going.
I'll keep going.
Yeah,
Right.
keep going. Break it down a couple of them.
A time to be born and a time to die.
All right. Yeah. See, this is the time we got all these people being born right now. All right. And a lot of these people are ready to go, man. Okay. They've been here long enough on the earth being wicked as hell. You got babies that are not even making it, you know, to a certain age because their wickedness in their past life. All right. So now's the time for a lot of us, you know, that are being born. All right. Because a lot of people, all the people going to see Yahawashi when he return, man. All right, but there's hold on, Salaki. But there's the time also for death right now, man. All right, and right now, what was you know through a spiritual note was being born again is what the house of Israel. You see, the house of Israel is being born again. We were so far from our heritage, and now we're being born again into this truth, man. Basically, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, right now we're living in a time of death. You see death everywhere, bro. Especially in this town that we living in, that we preaching. We see death everywhere, man. All right, nothing. There's a lot of things that happen in this town that I live in.
This past month alone, yo, there's been so much death in my town, yo. Crazy deaths, car accidents. There was 3 weeks ago, 5 women, yo, same car, all died in the car, man. You know,
car split in two, man.
Split the girl in two. I literally seen the whole thing in front of me. You know what I'm saying? This shit is no joke, man. The Lord is bringing judgment right now, man. There's a lot of death going on, man. Go ahead.
All right. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted.
Yeah, so right now, Esau was planted by the Lord, man. But see, Esau's also being ready to be plucked up, okay? And anybody else that's not of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, you're going to be plucked up and you're going to be rooted out, okay? Go ahead.
A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up.
Yeah, see, we've been broken down already so much. 7 captivities, man, worth. All right, and still breaking down all the time, being at the bottom of society. But you know what the Lord said? The Lord said he gonna build us up. Grab that real quick. Hosea 6 and 5. All right, the Lord breaks you down, man, and then he builds you back up. All right, to make you stronger and stronger every time. So you have to understand that while we're in this time right now, the Lord has given us grace to see the things that we have done wrong generation after generation, man, time after time. And he's giving you the grace time for you to actually fix these things. Okay. If you don't fix it, you're going to be consumed in your own wickedness. All right. Go ahead.
All right. Hosea 6 and 5.
It might be 1. Sloppy. Hold on. Yeah, it is 1. All right.
Hosea 6 and 1, come and let us return to Yahweh.
See, the Lord just wants us to return, man. Go ahead.
For he has torn and he will heal us. He has smitten and he will bind us up.
You see? So we've been brought down, all right, broken down to be built back up into that sure house, all right? That sure house, which is the house of David, man. All right. And those that are of this truth, those that are of the house of David are going to what? Wax stronger and stronger. All right. While the rest become more bugged out, worse and worse. OK, keep spewing madness. You see that now. You see how the house of Saul is being exposed, man. You see how all these Pharisees and Sadducees, they're all being exposed by the way that they're bringing out the word. All right. They're not believing in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. This is why you have to pray for the spirit of discernment. Go ahead.
This is Amos 9 and 11. In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen.
See, the tabernacle of David, which has fallen. All right. Going all the way back to what? The Nepal. All right. Going back to those giants in those days that they called the Nephilim, which that word Nephilim goes into Nepal, which means the fallen ones. All right. We were pristine, man, at one point. We were perfect. Okay. But when we went off, what did the Lord say in Psalms, man? That we were going to die like men. Okay. So us dying like men became the ones that fell off, man, from their rulership. Go ahead.
In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins. I will build it as in the days of old.
And that's what's going to happen, man. This place is going to be decimated off the map, all right? And then Israel is going to be decimated, All right, because it has to go into the sacrifice, it has to go into that fire, man, to be cleansed. All right, but all our places are going to be built up like in the days of old, man. Matter of fact, what does Scripture say? It's going to be better than the Garden of Eden, man.
Let's go get there.
Go ahead.
But this is Jeremiah 3:18. In those days, the house of Judah shall walk with the house of Israel, and they shall come together out of the land of the north to the land that I have given for an inheritance unto your fathers.
Exactly. This ain't our homeland here, man. This is why the Lord told you not to make this place a rest, man, because it's going to destroy you with a sword destruction. This place is polluted, man. All right, our homeland is in Israel, man. All right, Jerusalem. That's where we're supposed to be at. And look what they're doing to our land, man. This is why the Lord is bringing war upon these damn penguins, man. All right, because they have taken our land, they have taken our heritage. All right, they out here thinking that they're fulfilling prophecy of them being the righteous ones. No, man, you're fulfilling for prophecy of the wicked, man.
A bastard shall dwell in Ashdod.
Exactly. All right.
This is Ezekiel 36:11. And I will multiply upon you man and beast, and they shall increase and bring fruit. And I will settle you after your old estates, and will do better unto you than at your beginnings. And ye shall know that I am the Lord.
Woo. You see? And read that one more time, like to get like a sentence up.
All right. A verse up?
Yeah. I mean, no. Just read it again.
All right. Ezekiel 36:11. And I will multiply upon you man and beast, and they shall increase and bring fruit. And I will settle you after your own estates, and will do better unto you than at your beginning.
Yeah, because that chapter is speaking about half and half. It's speaking about the imposters out there in Israel, all right? But it's also speaking about how the kingdom is going to be for us, how we're going to be in peace. So how can the people that are out there, all right, be the men of the Lord and they're constantly in war? The Lord said he's going to increase us. The Lord, he's going to multiply us. The Lord ain't multiplying them wicked ass niggas out there, man. The Lord is decreasing them. The Lord is taking them one by one, man. All right. And so they all get out of here, man. And you know what's funny? It's spiritual that all of them are coming over here. You see, a lot of them are coming over here thinking that shit is sweet, but you coming over here for the worst destruction, bro. All right, because America's gonna be the worst out here to get decimated, man.
This is how you know this place right here, especially this place right here, is going to be destroyed.
Exactly.
Because Amalek is coming from Israel to over here, man.
Exactly. All right. If that's your homeland, why you coming over here? If there's peace over there, why are you coming over here?
Exactly, man.
Because they're trying to look for a better life. They're trying to take over as they always done. They are what? Vagabonds. All right, fugitives. They have no culture. They culture vultures. Why you think they're going through? Why you think they're doing what they're doing to Hamas right now, man? All right, they. How long have which Hamas is? They're all Palestinians, man. Have they not always been at war forever? Okay, because this is all set up. All right, this is all orchestrated by your elites. Okay, which ultimately the orchestration comes from YAHAWAH'S Yahawashi. But at the end of the day, all this was meant to happen. All right, there was a letter written in I forgot what year it was. All right, I think it was 1917. Albert Pike, okay, which had wrote a letter to a guy named Mazzini. All right, and it explains to you, as a matter of fact, which I'll bring it up in a second after the brother read. All right. You know, it explains how everything was orchestrated, man. World War I was orchestrated. World War II was orchestrated, and this last one is orchestrated to bring in that new world order, man.
That's what these world wars are created for, to bring in their agenda, to bring in money, and to reel in their agenda, their new world order, their one world order, man. That's the whole point of these wars. These wars were orchestrated by the elites, man, because there's money in war. All right. All that, man. There's an agenda to kill off half of the population, man. All right, because they think they're going to come out of their bunkers and they're going to reign again. All right, they're going to start this whole new. All right, they think the world is going to be given to them, man. Little do they know we're going to dig in that hell, man. All right, and we're gonna turn into hunters and all that, man. All right.
So and like I was saying before, all right, that shit is all orchestrated. You know why? Because when they ran up in there, right? Look how they ran up in there. Hang gliders and parachutes and
Right.
yeah. Listen, you talking about Israel so surrounded and so protected, all right, with their technology. You mean to tell me you let these niggas run all the way in and invade like that? That's how you know it was an inside job. They allowed it, all right, so they can go to war with these people. Okay, just to take them and take them to take that over that whole Levant area, man.
You gotta understand, this whole world is a stage, bro. It's a stage, man. Same thing when they rushed the White House, man. How can you not think that wasn't staged or orchestrated, man? Yeah, because a whole group of people was able to run all the way across the lawn, all right, into the White House, break into the White House, and for real, bro.
Now, let a Jake try to do that shit.
Yeah, let a Jake try.
You won't even make it out the car, bro. You won't. You won't even be able to pull up in front of that place, man. But here it is. They allowed that shit. So it's the same thing with Israel. They allowed Hamas to come in so they can go to war for that Gaza Strip, man. All right. But go ahead. You have something?
That was it.
All right. So, matter of fact, grab Jeremiah 49 and 10 right now. All right, because and another reason all this shit is going on, because remember, the persecution is coming for the prophets, man. Yeah. So look at what they did with all this talk about Hamas and and Israel and all that. Now, okay, now you got to watch your tongue when you out here. Now we got to be talking extra code now. Now we looking more like extremists and terrorists, like they say, right? Because they even got a page out there with a bunch of Muslims trying to put GMS on it, man. You see how they're trying to take grab us and tie us in with terrorism, man. All this is done to get at the men of the Lord, man, because these devils know exactly what time it is, man. All right. As a matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. You got 49 and 10. Let me grab this real quick. Hold on. This is Revelations 12. 1 second. Loading up. This is Revelations 12 and 12. And it says, Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil, as soon as I said that, Satan knocked my shit. Go ahead, finish it.
Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Because he knoweth that he has but a short time.
Yeah, he has a short time. His days are numbered. Grab that real quick, Job. His days are numbered. All right. So this devil has to make these moves. This is why everything is happening faster and faster as we go, man. All right. Because this devil knows who he is. All right. And the devil is the so-called white man, starting with the top banking families, man. If you're of their lineage, all right, you're of the wicked. OK. And anybody else that wants to go out there and follow in their wicked ass ways. OK. So his days are numbered. All right. He has bounds that he cannot pass. He has limits. All right. His limit is pretty much up. His limit is going to be when he tries to get the whole entire world. All right. In the palm of his hand with that Rice Krispie treat. OK. But what did the Lord say? He was going to lift up that standard. So that's that limit right there. The Lord is going to give him a limit to be able to, put it in some people, most of the 2/3 of these people. All right. Most of them, 1/3. OK, because you got the 1/3 that's going to die by the sword, by the fire. All right. Exact by the famine. All right. 2/3. Well, it's all mixed up. 2/3 on together, but you're gonna have thirds.
So you said 1/3. That's fine.
Yeah, because it speaks about that in Ezekiel, how 1/3 is gonna be hit with this and 1/3 is gonna be hit with that.
Oh, you talking about the 1/3
of man and and all
1/3 of man. Yeah,
exactly. Right.
Oh, you meant like the elect.
Oh, no.
Yeah, all right. So this is Job 14 and 5. Seeing his days are determined, that the number of his months are with thee. Thou has appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Want me to start up?
No, you good.
Yeah.
You know, so his bounds it's got a limit, man. All right. And at the end of the day, grab where it says hypocrite. I think it's in the what is it, 13? Job 13? Yeah. 13. Where it says a hypocrite, where he's but the
Got that in Psalms too.
yeah, nah, it's in Job. Damn, I totally blanked out on that one. Salakia. Come on, I think I got to move over here because it's not picking up my Wi-Fi all the way.
Job 15 and 34, congregation.
Nah. Where it says the hypocrite, the joy of a hypocrite is for a moment.
Okay.
And should be. I know it's in Job. Yeah. What is it? 20. It was 20.
All right. So this is Job 20 and 5. The triumphing of the wicked is short. That's
Exactly.
right, man.
Everything is short. See, what feels like a long time to us, all right, is a short time to YAHAWAH'S. All right. So we feel like we've been under this damn ruler's captivity forever. All right. But to the Lord, it's only been a little bit. Okay. Go ahead.
The triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
Exactly, a moment. He has that short time. All right. But he's been the one to rule the longest.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And that's why he's about to get the worst judgment. All right. And that's why he's being what? Plucked up. Okay. Plucked up by the roots. He's no longer in power, man, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches gotten by the sea. What? The kingdom is translated to another people, man. All right. So this devil knows that translation is coming, man, that we are being translated from one people to another.
Mm-hmm.
So he has to come down on you with great wrath.
See what these devils see. The Lord gave them the rulership and the power of this earth, and they ruled it in wickedness, man.
Exactly.
So they got a heavy judgment coming, man. Right? The scriptures say, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. They ruled this planet Earth in wickedness, bro. That's all they have ever done. As soon as they came back into power, they started whitewashing everything, man, mm-hmm. Deceiving the people, man, because they come out the womb speaking lies, man. As soon as they be born, they go straight speaking lies, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of their
nature.
Yeah, their nature.
That's
man.
Their straight nature. You will never hear this devil. This devil will never say anything that's beneficial to you, man. It's always going to bring you down.
What does it say? They sleep upon their beds.
Grab that. Proverbs 4. You mean Micah 2?
Was it Micah?
Micah 2:1. Yeah, go Micah 2:1.
Sleep upon their beds.
Yep.
Like that.
Micah 2:1. As a matter of fact, read that from 2 to 1 to 3. All right.
All right. Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Yeah, meaning what? All right. Not literally in their bed, but because they're in their power, in the power seat, man. All right. So they're able, because of their power, they're able to work evil. Okay. They come with all these different plots. All right. All you got to do is read Psalms, the 83rd chapter, man. How to make a great turmoil against our people, and they try to block, Not as a matter of fact, let me just grab it real quick.
Yeah, they meditate on wickedness, man. All right. They meditate, they like it says here, it says they devise and work evil upon their beds, meaning they all throughout the day, all they do is think about how wickedness, man. All right. They meditate on it, man. All right. They work evil upon their beds, man. All they do is think about is wickedness, man.
This is Psalms 83. And 1, and it says, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
So this is King David crying it unto the Lord, man. Like Yahweh, man, like protect us from our enemies, man. They that hate us has lifted up their head, man. They're proud against us. They have lifted up their heads, man. They just walk boldly and loftily, man.
One of the biggest downfall of man, pride. That is the downfall of man every single time is their pride. Because pride grows into you being totally wicked, man. Because once you have pride, you don't give a fuck about laws, man. You just do what you please.
Yeah.
That's what comes out of you, that do what thou wilt spirit, man. All right. That's why pride is hated before Yahweh and man. That's why he said that when you have pride, that's when you begin to you begin to fall from your maker, man. Okay. So it says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people. And how did they take crafty counsel? All right, there's 1,000 ways they attack us, man. All right, they take crafty counsel through our food, man, through our air we breathe, man,
Education.
through our education, man, through medicine. Okay, everything. Basically, there was a saying that George Bush said back in the day. He said that there was a brutal group that knew every aspect of everything in life, man. Why? Because he makes a diligent search, like the scriptures say, man. Both the inward thought of man, all right, and the mind is deep. Okay, so this devil is what? The tree of good and knowledge, man. He was wiser than Daniel, man. He knows how to manipulate. All right, this devil has been manipulating over and over, all the way from the garden, man. Okay. So that's how you know he was born and he was created to be that vessel of dishonor, all right, to be able to be destroyed, okay? And it says, and they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Yeah, so that's what the nations do. All the nations who are our enemy, which literally every other nation, that's what they devise, man. That's their counsel to keep us cut off from being a nation, man, to keep us at the bottom, all right? The true Israelites.
And that's ultimately what the New World Order is for. Is to cut all Israelites out, man. Because the only ones that are going to come for Jacob's trouble is the Israelites. Yeah, the other people going to die because now this is the Lord bringing the judgment, all right? But at the end of the day, this devil's trying to bring in his world order, all right? Because that is going to be how he's going to knock out all the Israelites, man. You see? Once you get that in you, you're an on and off switch, man. They can turn you on and off whenever they feel like it.
Right.
Okay. So that's why they want that. That's why it says after that, all these different nations, and it explains the different nations that are constantly against you. This is why we tell you, these people, if they not Israelites, they are our enemies, man. You might be friends with them today, but the Lord gonna put the spirit on their ass to be wicked later, man.
Because yeah, you might be you might have a friend that's of another nation, but that nation, their nation of a whole, all right, they don't give a fuck about our people, man. All right, the Arab man doesn't give a crap. He's literally reading it right now, Psalm the 83rd chapter.
So y'all know y'all Israelites. Y'all know y'all Israelites. Y'all the true Hebrew Israelites of the Bible. You the Lord's chosen people. What's your nationality? Mexicano. Mexicano, mira loco. Allá abajo. Mexican. From the tribe of Issachar. We in the last days, bro. Whether people want to believe it or not, World War III is about to happen, which is Bible prophecy. This right here, I'm going to take the word of it. You know, that is what they're trying to put in everybody right now. They're trying to make you, transhumanism, right? Trying to turn you into a cyborg. All that is prophecy. That's just like that. Right? What you do is not take that. We can believe that, bro. If you take that, there's no repentance, there's no forgiveness. Yeah, that's how you're going to get destroyed by nuclear fire. That's what's coming to America. We're going to put it in fire. This is real times, man. Start learning about things out. Or, what's your nationality? Mexican. You come tribe of Issachar, man. That's a big tribe right there.
We should study the stars. You study the stars, man. That's why you got the Mayan calendar.
Exactly. We were warriors. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen the movie Apocalypto and things like that? Yeah, that's our people. That's real shit. That was when our people was, completely confused and they were killing each other. You know what I'm saying? But we're in a time where the Lord said that after 350 years that we come back to waking up. You know what I'm saying? And I just started to see brothers all over the world waking up and bringing out the word of the Lord. See, this is not our Lord. This gringo right here, the Lord is not a gringo, bro. It tells you that in the Bible is the color of the skin. He's a dark skinned man. Our Lord looks like this. See, our Lord looked like that, a so-called black man. This is what they call Jesus. His name is YAHAWAH'S. Lord, what they call God and Jehovah. His name is Yahawah. How we know that because we go back to the Hebrews. We were all Hebrews at one point. So we went into captivity, and they teach you this in school. You know, through transatlantic slave trade, the Syrian Empire had the same thing. All recorded in your history books, but they won't teach you that because they're going to teach you. So-called white man discovered America. He made it great. Nah, this was already here. As a matter of fact, it belonged before Christopher Columbus came here. It belonged to Gad, and it belonged to this is part of Moses. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they needed exactly. So y'all want to continue to learn? You know, go on YouTube, punch in DMS Drake Millstone. Thousands of videos come up of who you are, man. You got brothers that speak in Spanish, just teach everything. Brothers from Mexico preaching, outside of America, out of Europe, everywhere all over the world. And, I want to, continue, look it up on YouTube. All right? All right, brothers. All right. So going back into, these nations, all right, they're always trying to what? They're always trying to take us out of the picture, man. And like I said before, the main thing that they're trying to do right now is bring in this new world order to completely take us out of the picture. They don't want no Israelites in the new world order, man. They don't want none of you niggas participating.
And when we say Israelites, all right, we're talking about you Negroes, Latinos,
and if you do participate, they're gonna use you for you to continue to do what you've always done, build up their shit. Be a slave. But now it's gonna be a perpetual slave, like on another level, bro, where they have mind control of you, man. If they can hack a computer, but they're trying to get that in your body, what makes you think they can't hack you, man? People gonna be walking out here like, look what they're doing with the Teslas now. People driving, and you got niggas that's actually controlling their Teslas while they're driving and crashing them, bro. So that goes to show you. And who's it come from? Elon Musk. But Elon Musk is the one that's trying to put the shit in you.
Right.
So think about it. If they out there hacking Teslas and computers, they're gonna hack you, man.
Get hacked, man.
Hacked
your
like
own
crazy.
Body could get hacked, man. When they put the Rice Krispie treat in you, man. Mm-hmm. That's crazy, man.
That's right. Go ahead. Go back to Jeremiah 40. You got that right? 49.
Yeah.
Micah. Yeah. Finish that. Yeah.
All right. So this is Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Yep.
When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their head.
Yeah, you see, because like the brother said earlier, right? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right. So they're able to bring these sorceries, these witchcrafts, all right, these technologies. They're able to come in and suck us into to make it basically what? Depop us. You know what I'm saying?
Depop.
That's all.
To deceive us too, man. By bringing out these, they also do that. Another way is working with wickedness is making up all these false philosophies. All right, trying to make sense so our people really believe that these philosophies, man, really make sense, man. All right, they believe in the Anunnaki and all this other crap, man. They believe in the original man and all that nonsense, and us being descendants from ancient Egyptians, and all right, worshiping other Amun Ra and all that, man. Nonsense, man. Especially the Kemetic community, the conscious community, man. All right, you fake ass Kemetic scholars, man. All right. So it says they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Yeah. So the white man rules this earth. He has the earth in the power of his hands, man. So all they do is practice wickedness, man. All right. They deceive our people to the point of no return, man.
This is real quick. This is Revelation 6:4. And it says, I'll start from the top. And it says, and I saw when the Lamb opened one of the seals, and I heard as it were the noise of thunder, one of the four beasts saying, come and see. And I saw, and behold, a white horse. And he that sat on him had a bow and a crown, and was given unto him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer, which that is a representation. Well, that's not a represent. That is YAHAWAH'S. All right. It says, and when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, come and see. And there went out another horse that was red. The power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. You see, so this devil, that's a representation of Esau, that red horse. All right, and they were given the power to what? To go out there and create violence, man. To bring a destruction to the earth. This is why the earth itself is not in its greatest what's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't flourish the way it's supposed to, man, because you got Esau that's ruling this place, man. Esau is constantly fucking up your air, messing up your waters. Do you not need air and water to meet for you to grow trees and plants and all that?
Yes.
How can you plant? How can they grow if they're polluted, the water in the air and things like that, man? All right, nothing grows to its potential. That's the word I was looking for.
Nothing flourishes the way it's supposed to, man. You have concrete everywhere, bro.
These niggas think we're gonna have concrete and stone in the kingdom.
We're gonna have
that, bro.
Our roads are gonna be natural, made from natural elements of the earth. Our roads are gonna be gold. That's a natural element that
gonna have
that is found in the earth, man.
Natural paths in the jungles, the rainforests. Like
imagine how clean and pure the elements are gonna be in the kingdom of heaven. Because you got to remember the Most High is getting ready to destroy this place with fire. All right, Israel too, man. The land of Israel too. So that means everything is going to be pure as hell, man. So all the gold is going to shine.
You think gold's shining now? That's probably not even the color of gold, bro.
Yeah, it's probably not.
It really ain't. You know what I'm saying? And that's because Esau destroys everything, man. He constantly drilling into the earth, taking out the oil from the earth. What happens if you take out oil from a car? Your car ain't running, man.
Right.
So why you think the earth is constantly mourning and making earthquakes and things like that, trembling? Because you're taking out basically what the earth needs to keep his let's just say if it was an engine, to keep the pistons going, because it needs the oil to keep going, man.
The oil is the blood of the earth,
basically.
You know what I'm saying? Just like your body needs blood. All right, when you bleed out, you're dead, man. All right, and y'all taking the blood out the earth, which is the oil. That's why the earth it does.
That's why it crieth unto the Lord. The earth cries unto the Lord. The animals cry, man.
You got places on earth that are dried up, man. All right, you got places on that used to have water, now they don't. All right, because Esau Edom, the way he's ruling, man. All right,
that's right.
All right. So back in Micah. All right. We got one to break that down, or you going?
No, I broke it down. So he's the wicked. That was a representation of Esau, and he was what? He was meant to take over the earth and take the peace out of it, man. Bring violence to the earth, bring destruction, bring filthiness. That's all we live in, is filthiness, man. All right, go ahead.
All right, it says, and they covet fields and take them by violence.
Yeah, do you not see that right now? Israel going after the Palestinians. You see the shit that they be doing?
They trying to take lands. They take lands by violence.
You got over 10,000 people that have been already murdered, men, women, and children out there, man. That shit is no joke, bro. That's what Esau does. He commits genocide constantly, time after time, man. All right? You talk about 10,000 people, men, women, and children. That is genocide already, man. But they'll give you 1,000 excuses of why they went and attacked. Nah, you've been wanting that place, man. All right, that's like me and the brother was talking. That whole Levant area, you talk about the Fertile Crescent, man. That shit is all fertile right there, man. The resources that come out of that area, man. This is why these devils want it. Okay, go ahead.
It says, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. And that's exactly what they did when they came over here to America with the Native Americans. They took all this whole land which belonged to the Native Americans. They took their houses. They took them away. They killed. Come on, man. All right.
You talking about this was a whole land of ours.
Yeah.
But now we got what? If you go all the way to the corner of Washington, there's like a little Indian reservation at the corner now.
North Dakota and South.
You talking about a little ass piece, but we own the whole entire United States, man. Bug. All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. It says, so they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
Yeah, and what he does is, why does he destroy their heritage because he has no heritage.
He has to take.
He has to try to take their Esau. This is why Esau's name throughout the Bible, you know, like an Assyrian and this and that, because he has attributes of all these fucking wicked different nations all in one. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he does, man. He'll always take whatever is yours and destroy it and completely make it his, man. All right. Well, go ahead.
It tells you that in the book of Esau Edom, when you read the book Who is Esau Edom, it tells you that he has no true culture. That everywhere he goes, he'll be a vagabond trying to take everybody.
That's why he always went to our country, these different countries, and tried to mingle with the women to set seed in there so he can mix into someone's culture. You understand? That's why we have trouble now, not us, but that's why the world has trouble defining who the hell is Esau. Because he done mixed in with so many people, you don't even know where the fuck he at. All right? But see, if you know that he takes over every place he goes, that means Esau's in every country. You see? That means whoever's in the country that, let's just take, for example, right now, the Russians that are in Russia are not real Russians. You understand? Because the Russians come from what? Japhet, right? So Esau went to their land and eventually took them out of the picture.
Well, no, the Russians are Edomites. So
now the Edomites now.
Yeah, but the people that lived there before were the Medes. The Medes.
Exactly.
So those were Japhet, because all of Europe belonged to Japhet. All right, the Japhet was dark skinned, man. All right, that's why you got the because Japhet means to enlarge, and all of Europe is a large land, man. All right, the original people of Europe were the Etruscans and the Minoans. All right, that's Japhet. Which today will be the you got the Samoans.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
And then you got the the Polynesians and all that. So yeah.
But that's what he does. He'll always go to another person and try to mix in, man. Because like brother's saying, he got no culture, bro. He's going to always be like that, man. All right? The Lord ain't give him a culture because the Lord was going to destroy him from the beginning. He was never going to be in the damn picture. You understand? So why give something a culture that's going to be taken and deleted later? You understand? That's how it go. Go ahead.
All right. Verse 3, therefore, thus saith Yahweh, behold, against this family do I devise an evil.
Yeah, see, against this family do I devise an evil.
The Lord got something for Esau.
Exactly, man. Because Esau has been living it up all this lifetime, all the past lifetimes. And what does the scripture say? He is not plagued like other men. All right. He is not in trouble as other men are, man.
But he
really is. Yeah. That's why he's going to get the worst judgment and he's going to be cut off from just being a nation, period. While all these other nations, they're going to go back to normal, man. They're actually going to love us, man. They're going to be under our rulership, under YAHAWAH'S rulership. You see? Go ahead.
All right. It says, from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughtily, for this time is evil.
Yeah, this is an evil time, man. Okay, go ahead.
In that day shall one.
Matter of fact, you hit good on that. Yeah, you good on. Matter of fact, you know what you could do? Jump down to 10 real quick.
All right, verse 10. All right, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction.
Go ahead.
If a man walketh in the spirit and falsehood do lie, saying, I will prophesy unto thee of wine and of strong drink, he shall even be the prophet of this people. I will surely assemble, O Jacob, all of thee. I will surely gather the remnant of Israel.
And what's that talking about? That's talking about the prophets, the elect. Who getting gathered over there? Who the hell even have a chance to get gathered over there, man? Okay, go ahead.
I will put them together as the sheep of Basra.
See? The sheep, because Basra is going into, they spiritually talking about us, all right? America is the modern day Basra, man. So he gonna put us in the middle of Basra, in the middle of this place, man, just to speak this place to its destruction. All right, go ahead.
As the flock in the midst of their fold, they shall make great noise by reason of multitude of men.
Exactly. We're making that great noise. What's that noise? That trumpet. We're blowing that trumpet. All right. Exactly. We're raising that banner. All right. We're letting everybody know that Yahawah is the true power and there's no power that's going to be beside him, man. And this place is time to go. It's time to get the fuck up out of here already, man. All right. I can't stand. I can't stand it no more, bro. After the shit I've been through in the last two months, forget that. The past year, yo, I'm over it. And I can imagine elders and apostles that been in this truth so long, man. Kudos to you, man. Hey, toast to you for holding on that long. It shiz, because those that get woken up later, all right, they have a short time to keep, intact. So that's gonna come hard. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is easy. No reward as great as Yahawah is gonna give to us is gonna come easy, man. You're gonna have to pour your heart out into it. Okay? Go ahead.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's the point. Yeah, that's the point. All right. Grab Jeremiah. You had Jeremiah 49. All right. Because we're in the time that Esau is being exposed. All right. Esau is being exposed left to right, and he can't stand what's going on, man. Okay? That's the reason why he has to move with great speed, because he has but a short time. See, the Lord is putting in his mind like, damn, if I don't get to it now, I might never get to it. You know what I'm saying? Building up his pride, because that's a prideful thing to say. Oh, I'm going to make this happen, when they don't understand that the Lord is in control. All right, go ahead.
All right. 49, Jeremiah 49 and 10.
No, you matter of fact, I'll start at 7.
Yeah.
All right. Jeremiah.
What's one?
Concerning the Ammonites.
Oh, yeah. So start from 7.
All right. Jeremiah 49 and 7 concerning Edom. Thus saith Yahawah of hosts, it is wisdom no more in Teman?
Yeah, but it said what? Concerning in Edom.
Concerning Edom.
Concerning. What is concern? I have a concern for you. I feel bad for you. I'm scared for you. Yeah, that's what this is why they're that great. What did it say in Revelation, the 11th chapter? After 3 days and a half, they were what? The Spirit of the Lord came into them and great fear fell upon them. That's what's happening, man. Fear is falling upon these damn people because they know they're not the damn true Israelites, man. And there was a saying, I think there was, I want to say it was Hitler. Hitler said that if the so-called black man knew who he was, you wouldn't be able to take over the world. Basically, I forgot how he said it. I just came across it the other day, but it was, basically telling you that he already knew who the true Jews were, man. You see? And he was basically telling you, if they woke up to who they were, you will not be able to take on the Israelites, man. Because if we came together, it's impossible to come after us, man. Because we're the multitude, we're the innumerable.
Hitler was a Rothschild himself.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know that.
And which he was out there killing his own people, Edomites on Edomites, all right? But why was he getting at them? Because of what they were trying to do. Because when you go into that Albert Pike and that Mazzini letter, the Second World War was based on to take away Nazism. For them to be able to have, when the Balfour Declaration came in, they gave them the land. You understand? I believe that's how they possessed the land. So they had to take the Nazis out. That's why he was trying to take them out. Because he was like, damn, these niggas got the nerve, basically. You know what I'm saying? They're not even the real people.
Because I think, let me see something real quick.
I'm about to bring that up to that letter. We can go into that.
Yeah, because all that happened right before the the Amalekites over there got that land, man. All right, World War II. A few years after 1945 is when, you know, Amalek, all right, starting dwelling in Ashdod, man, in the land, man. All right.
Right.
So Jeremiah 49 and 7, concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is there,
which Teman goes into these Germans.
yep,
All right, go ahead.
is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished?
Mhm.
Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedan, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him. If the grape gatherers come to thee, would they not leave gleaning grapes? If thieves by night, they will destroy till they have enough. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places. He shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not.
And that's the main thing right there. All right, that the Lord is exposing. He can't hide himself no more. Okay, you're starting to see why he is called the devil. You see how he stirs up country after country. You see how he stirs up war. How he always has a certain agenda. Because even that shit that went down out there in Gaza, it was basically to have the support of all these other Edomite nations. Because now you see all NATO coming into the picture. All these countries are starting to come into the picture, which they don't even realize that secretly the Lord is setting them up to destroy Israel. Because look at all the enemies around Israel.
Right.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
We're the only help we got, Israel, basically. And then the NATO. But NATO's going to turn.
Mm-hmm.
You starting to see, I forgot what it was with Turkey, which Turkey's it's going to be on the side of Russia.
Yeah.
But I think right now Turkey's like, they don't know what to do. Regardless, eventually Turkey will go to Russia.
All these other nations, they want to see America destroyed.
Exactly.
They want to destroy America, bro. Even NATO does. All right, that's why they're eventually going to turn.
Not only that,
according to Revelations 17 chapter.
Well, that's why they're also that's why all these other countries are going to BRICS.
Right.
See?
Yep.
That right there tells it all.
They hate America.
Them
man.
Joining BRICS nation is telling America, I don't need you no more. We don't care about you no more. So eventually, which BRICS is already taking over everything, all right? Everybody's going to the BRICS nation. So what is that going to leave? That's going to leave China, Russia, the big powerhouses to defend all these little ones. Because, all right, you scratch my back, I scratch your back. You know, you dealing with my money, I deal with you. You feel me? So, hey, it's all set up for destruction. All right. And he's being exposed, man. And he hates that he's being exposed now. All right. Go ahead.
I'm going to read verse 10 again. It says, but I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. And how's the Lord doing that, man? The Lord is doing that through the prophets. All right. The Lord is letting you know who this damn devil is. The man of sin is being revealed. All right. The Lord is uncovering his secret places. All right. And he's also opening the eyes of these other nations to see that Esau is the damn devil that the Bible speaks of, that he is that man of sin, that son, the son of perdition, man, the son of destruction. All right. It says, but I have made Esau bare, and I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. Yeah, because Esau, he's always been living on high, man. He's the only real nation that hasn't really been spoiled like that, man. He hasn't really been put down in a low spot, except for the time when, you know, when we ruled during the dark ages, man.
I was gonna say too, you had the king of Saudi Arabia that was trying to call basically a peace before between the both sides of Israel and all that. And it was, I think it was a couple of days before the actual attack happened out there. You know what I'm saying? And that's it goes to show how Esau is. Esau makes a covenant with you, but he always break covenants.
Right.
You understand? Because here it was, you was trying to bring a peace treaty and all that. All right, but you basically went against your whole shit. You understand? That's why the scripture. What is it? Grab that. For Thessalonians 5:3. That's why it says, when there shall be peace, then sudden destruction come. Every time you hear peace, every time you hear about somebody trying to raise up some type of peace, best believe there's going to be some fucking destruction coming right after that, man. Because the Lord is not about peace, man. The Lord is about destroying this place. We've been telling you since the beginning. The Lord is a man of war, man.
Yeah, the scriptures say, what the Yahawashi say, suppose I came to bring peace. I came not to bring peace, but a sword.
Yep, but a sword. Exactly. What do you do with a sword, man? You cut things, man. You take out, divide. All right.
Says Thessalonians, right?
Yes. First Thessalonians 5:3. Yeah.
All right. So, First Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Exactly. So every time you're gonna hear peace, destruction is gonna come. What did the prophets of old speak of?
The old
Great war.
Yeah, I got you.
All right. Famine, death, destruction. That's what the real prophets always spoke about, man. That's how you're gonna know who's a real prophet in these last days. When these people start dying, after we just said you're gonna die off, all right? When we see them nuclear missiles coming in the air, okay? When your ass is lining up for a whole Rice Krispie treat, okay? That's how you're gonna know that we was those prophets the whole time telling you over and over, this is going to happen, man.
What's the scripture? I know it's in Jeremiah.
What was you looking for?
When it says the prophets that say peace, peace, and there will be no peace.
Oh, that's in Jeremiah, I think 28.
Nah, I'm not talking about that one. I got that one here. There's another one. It's in like 14 or something like that.
Yeah, I get it.
Peace, peace, and there is no peace.
Yeah, read that.
All right.
They say peace.
All right. So this is Jeremiah 28 and 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old. Coming in on the ball. All right. Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
So the real prophets in the ancient times spoke of death, destruction. All right.
War.
All these fake ass prophets that speaking of peace, ain't gonna be no peace coming, man. All right. All this talk about peace in Israel, it ain't coming to no Israel. Those are not the real people.
They don't belong in that
They
land.
do not belong in that land. So the Lord is taking them out by raging war upon them, man.
Just like I think is in First Kings or Second Kings, the 11th chapter, no, the 17th chapter, when the Sumerians went into the land of Israel, Jerusalem, the Lord had all the beasts eat them, the lions and all that, because they didn't belong in that land. All right, they weren't keeping the laws in that land. So that's why the Lord is doing that over there today in Israel. The Lord is bringing war over there because they don't belong in that land. There's never going to be peace in that land, bro, because that's not their land. It don't belong to them, man.
Because the wicked is in control of it. So wherever the wicked is in control of is what? Vanity, wickedness. All right. This is Jeremiah 6:13. And it says, for from the least of them, even unto the greatest of them, everyone is given to covetousness. And from the and from the prophet, even unto the priest, everyone dealeth falsely. They have healed also the hurt of the daughter of my people slightly, saying, peace, peace, when there is no peace.
Yeah, so the Lord is saying all the prophets that say peace, peace, when there is no peace, they have dealt falsely. All right. All the prophets, Jeremiah, we're reading in Jeremiah right now. Jeremiah, all he did was speak about destruction, and that's why they hated
All
it.
he did was prophesy, basically.
All he did was prophesy destruction, and what did he try to do? Kill him because he was judging Israel, man. He kept telling Israel that the Lord is going to destroy them, and they hated him for that, man. So they tried to kill him. They put him in a ditch. They put him in a ditch where there was quicksand, and he was sinking in the quicksand and all that, man. But then he got pulled out, man. All right. But yeah,
This is 15. It says, were they ashamed when they had committed abomination? Nay, they were not at all ashamed.
yeah. See, that's why it's good to feel. If you're ashamed, man, that's a good thing, bro. All right, because you can see how wicked you are, man. And the Lord loves it when you're ashamed, man, because you have some type of guilt. All right, but
It gives you a chance to fix it.
yeah,
By you acknowledging what you did wrong, now you have a chance to fix it. How can you fix something if you don't know what the hell you're doing?
right,
That's why the Lord said, when you read this word, it's going to condemn you.
right.
You feel it. The moment we came into this truth and we began to read and we realized how wicked we were, that shit was eating us alive. Because you're like, damn, I didn't even know it was like that, you know? But like the brother's bringing out, were they ashamed? No, our people, they are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. So when you're wise to do evil, that means you love wickedness, man. You'll brush off wickedness. Wickedness to you is natural.
Yeah.
You see, where you try to do, that's why when you try to tell them and correct them, they get offended because nobody wants to hear correction. Nobody wants to hear what they're doing wrong. All right. But see, you need to take heed of that because the only one that matters is YAHAWAH'S Yahawashi. And then if in his eyes, you are wicked, there's only one reward for that: destruction. All right. Stop here. What? Oh, it says, were they ashamed when they had committed abomination?
Yeah.
Nay.
That's the question that the Lord is asking again. Were they ashamed? Because a lot of people do shit and they just don't care, man. They don't care, bro. They're not ashamed. They just keep doing it.
They won't even tell you I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know, have a certain spirit to, you know, of forgiveness or, you know, I feel bad, you know. Wholehearted. Love of men is going to turn colder and colder.
Yeah.
Going to wax worse and worse, man. Okay. It says, nay, they were not at all ashamed, neither could they blush. Therefore, they shall fall among them that fall. At the time that I visit them, they shall be cast down, saith the Lord Yahweh. All right.
So,
and see, it's plain and simple. You don't follow the word of the Lord, or at least give the effort, man. Great judgment coming to you, man.
So if you out here preaching peace, and telling peace is come, because there ain't no war. Look, the Lord is getting ready to wipe this place off, man. There's no peace coming. So if you out here telling the people that peace is coming, you're a false prophet, and the Lord is going to destroy what he just read, man.
This is Ezekiel 7 and 1 second. It's in here. I'm just trying to figure where. Yeah. This is Ezekiel 7 and 24. Wherefore I will bring the worst out of the heathen. All right. And what does the Lord use the heathen as? His whooping stick, man. Did he not say, oh, my rod of O Assyrian, the rod of my indignation? All right. So he uses, which the Assyrian there is speaking of Esau. All right.
Psalms say the wicked is thy sword.
Is thy sword. Yeah, exactly. So it says, wherefore I will bring the worst of the heathen, and they shall possess their houses. I will also make the pomp, meaning the pride, of the strong to cease, and their holy places shall be defiled. Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, shall come upon mischief, and rumor shall be upon rumor. Then shall they seek a vision of the prophet, but the law shall perish from the priest, and the counsel from the ancients. Yeah, because the Lord's going what? He's going to cleave our tongue to the roof of our mouth. We ain't going to be able to reprove. We ain't going to be able to tell you nothing. We might be thinking it, but you ain't going to see our lips moving.
Yeah.
You ain't going to hear no sound come out of it.
You're not going to see the prophets on the internet no more.
Nah, you're not going to see them on these highways and hedges no more. All right? You're going to seek a vision. You're going to want to break down. You're going to be going crazy for a breakdown just to hear the word of the Lord because you're so confused. Because what did the Lord say? Your destruction and confusion shall be Babylon. All right? Babylon is confusion, man. So that's what's going to happen to you. You're going to die confused out here, man. You know how suck it is to die and not know why you're dying? Or why something is happening. You're just sitting there confused like, why me? This is why you got to take heed of the word, man. Go ahead.
All right, so it says,
Wait, what was I? What were you on? Oh, I was on Jeremiah 28. Want me to keep going?
Oh yeah, yeah, bring that out. Oh no, you brought that out already. What I want to grab was grab 35. Ezekiel 35. Yeah. See, this is the time to prophesy against Mount Seir, man. All right, especially with all that's going on out there in Israel right now, man. I ain't even gonna say it.
all right,
You gotta be careful how we talk on this thing now, boy.
this is Ezekiel 35 and 1. Moreover, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it.
Yeah. So we set our face against Mount Seir, all right, and prophesy against it. Prophesy how? Let it know the destruction that's coming to Esau. Let them know that they are the wicked. Let them know that you are not the true Hebrew Israelites, man. That the Lord is not dealing with you and the Lord don't deal with you, period. The Lord said, I hate Esau. He will never change that. The Lord changed not. Is not that what the script said? All right, Yahawashi yesterday, Yahawashi today, Yahawashi tomorrow. The Lord changed not. So if the Lord said, I hate Esau, that the same way he has a perpetual hatred for us, the Lord has a perpetual hatred for Esau, man. Okay, go ahead.
Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus saith the Lord power, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
Yeah. All right, you're gonna make them most desolate because what they are the least of the heathen. All right, they're the smallest out of the heathen. All right, they are the most hated out of the heathen because all these nations hate Esau, believe it or not. All right, that's why Egyptian shall stand up against Egyptian to the point where Esau hate himself.
Yeah.
See, Esau's not a keeper nor a home. He's not a keeper of his own people, man. That's how wicked this damn devil is, man.
If Satan be against Satan, how can his kingdom
stand? Exactly. That's why this whole kingdom is falling apart. Go ahead.
All right. So it says, verse 4, I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord.
Yeah. Israel's going to be desolate. America's going to be desolate. Because those are the two main ones that's being ran by Esau right now.
Everywhere Esau
is running, yeah.
Everywhere Esau is at,
he's running it.
He's gonna be desolate. Russia is gonna be desolate. All right. Because missiles are gonna be shot over there too, man. Ain't gonna hit that place, man.
The main places is gonna get messed up though. Is gonna be America and Israel. Because there are gonna be places that everywhere the whole earth is gonna tremble, man. But see, there's gonna be places that's gonna be preserved for certain reasons, man. All right, the elect is gonna need women, you know what I'm saying, to continue on the legacy. All right, so I best believe the Lord's gonna save certain places, man, where it's gonna be a whole lot of things waiting for us over there. All right, go ahead.
All right. Verse 5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, and the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
Blood shall pursue thee. That's why the Lord said, I will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. Amalek always at war with something. Always. That's blood pursuing them. See, but he gets away with it. That's why the scriptures say what in Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Because sentence against the evil deed is not executed speedily. It's in the sons of men to continue to keep doing wickedly. You see? And they keep doing that because they literally think they're being blessed by the Lord by not being judged, Joe. But not knowing that the Lord got them in the trick bag, man.
A lot of these Joe Smo Edomites, your regular everyday Edomite that goes to work, he comes home, he sits down on the couch, drinks his beer, all right? He thinks that the Lord is dealing with his people, man, that he's just going to rule forever and ever and ever.
That's that pride. That's why I said the pride of thine heart has deceived thee, man. See, pride could take you a long fucking ride, man. This is why you have to be careful with pride and check yourself and examine yourself before the day of judgment, man. Because pride gets in you. Look what pride is doing to brothers now. Brothers falling out the truth. Brothers that have been in the truth a long time being exposed to their pride and all that shit. All right? Got to be careful. Use wisely.
It says, verse 6, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from him that passes out, and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men, in thy hills and in thy valleys, and all thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. And I will make thee perpetual desolations. Woo! And thy city shall not return, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh.
Yeah, and what he said, we will rebuild desolate places. All right. And here, yeah, they do that. They're all gonna do that. They're all gonna rebuild shit. All right, but see what did the Lord say? What did YAHAWAH'S say? What was that in I forgot what chapter it was. 24th chapter, the first verse. What did he say? You see all these stones? You see everything that's built here? Not one of these gonna be up, man. So you're doing all this building for nothing. You're doing it for the moment. What did he say?
Really talking about when, the time of 70 AD, yeah. But,
facts.
I know, yeah.
But what I'm saying is, even in that time that he was telling them that nothing was going, it's the same thing now. Because what we're about to go into is another 70 AD, but 30,000 times worse. You understand? Because we got, oh my God, 70 AD was crazy. You understand? So what we're about to go into is the same thing.
It's going to be 70 AD for Esau.
Facts.
It's going to be 70 AD for Esau, man.
So everything here God's gonna drop, man.
It's going to be, I don't know, we don't know the time, but it's going to be now AD, nigga, for Esau. You know what I'm saying?
But go to 36 and write this. And we right there. Oh, you still got more?
Yeah, I was going to actually read the whole chapter. Well, I'll go 30. If you want
36, start from the up on the top.
All right.
Because this is going into, we're supposed to set our face against Mount Seir, which we're doing. Same thing is being reiterated right here, basically. You're going to have to set your face against Mount Seir, because this is talking to the prophets that are in Israel right now. All right. And those ain't the real, they ain't the real people. Okay. Go ahead.
All right. Ezekiel 30. Firstborn curve. Listen, all right. Ezekiel 36:1. Also, thou son of man, prophesy unto the mountains of Israel, and say, ye mountains of Israel, hear the word of the Lord.
Yeah, so we're gonna prophesy to these governments, man. These guys that are in rulership right now. All right. These penguins. All right. I call them the penguins because when you put a bunch of them together, they just look like a herd of penguins, like happy feet.
All right, verse 2. Thus saith the Lord power, because the enemy has said against you, aha, even the ancient high places are ours in possession. Therefore prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord power, because they have made you desolate and swallowed you up on every side, that ye might be a possession unto the residue of the heathen.
Yeah, see, we're a possession onto the residue of the heathen. Matter of fact, Salaka, go back up to number 2.
They own us, man.
They own us, exactly.
All right, but what does Psalms 2 say, man? That we're going to possess them. All right, it's going to be a whole role reversal.
Yeah, yep.
All right.
They're gonna be who's possesses I grab it.
That's what Luke 16 is about. All right. About, when Yahawah gave the parable of the rich man and Lazarus,
Mhm.
all right, that was talking about the switching of kingdoms between Esau and Jacob, man.
Mhm.
All right. Jacob, Esau represented the rich man and we represented the poor man. All right. But now we're going to become the rich man. All right. And then Esau is going to become the poor man.
All right. This is chapter 14 in Isaiah, verse 1. For the Lord Yahawah will have mercy on Jacob
Mhm.
and will yet choose Israel
Mhm.
and set them in their own land.
Yeah.
And the
That
strangers.
hasn't happened yet.
Mhm.
That hasn't happened yet. We're still not in our own land, man.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
Let me say something that's kind of off topic, but that goes to show you that the Old Testament is not done away, because you Christians like to say, oh, that's the there's still prophecies in the Old Testament that hasn't even been filled yet.
Yep.
So what the hell y'all talking about, man? The Lord comes in the volume of the book, man.
Mhm.
All right. So yeah.
It says, and set them in their own land, and strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
Yeah, and the strangers is talking about our people, because we
Mhm.
are also strangers as well.
That's right.
All right. That, some of our people grow up in foreign lands. All right.
That's right.
Strangers,
Strangers, us being Gentiles,
us being Gentiles, that's strangers.
that we're when they speak of the aliens, that's us.
That's us.
That's us coming from we're not of the land. You know what I'm saying? We're a sojourner in the land, basically.
Meaning we're going to cleave unto the house of Jacob. We're going to cleave unto the word, the prophets that have taught us this, man.
That's right. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahawah for servants and handmaids.
Yeah, so we are their servants and handmaids now. But when we return to the land, all right, the other nations, the heathens, the white man, the Arab man, the Chinese man, the Japanese man, the East Indian man, all right, they're going to be our possession. They're going to be our servants. All
Tells
right.
you that in Jeremiah 30 and 16. Those that spoil you, you shall take them as a spoil.
Yeah.
All these other nations, they're going into captivity, whether people like it or not, man. It sucks for you. We had to go through it, so you got to go through it,
So read that one part, like not from the top.
And the people that take them, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahawah.
So in the kingdom of heaven, we're going to possess them in our own land. Yeah.
For servants and handmaids.
So they're going to be our servants and our handmaids. They're going to be our slaves in the kingdom of heaven.
And they shall take them captives.
We're going to take them captives.
Whose captives they were.
Whose captives they were.
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
Yeah, so we were their captives. So now we're going to take them captives and we're going to rule over what?
Over our oppressors.
We're going to rule over our oppressors. I love that, bro.
Every single person that has ruled over us and kicked us down, yeah, we're going to rule every single one of them. All right? And Yahawah started first. Going down to King David, going all the way down. All right? So, yeah, that was the point on that. Go back to 36.
All right, so this is Ezekiel 30.
Back from 2.
All right, Ezekiel 36 and 2. All right. Thus saith the Lord power, because the enemy has said against you, aha, even the ancient high places are ours in possession. Therefore prophesy.
Which when they took the land, that was in 70 AD when they took it away from us.
They finally took it over.
Exactly.
Because they took it over before that, but we were still in that land. But we were, when it came to the point we lost the land, I was 70 AD.
Yep.
All right. It actually started before 70 AD. It started, I think, 66 or 67.
Yeah, I think that's what it was, like 66.
And then it lasted to like 73 or 74. All right. Those were the 7 years or 9 years that I was talking about in the book of Daniel. All right.
Yep. So yeah, going into that, just so people know, that was really talking about in 70 AD right there. But still, now they possess that land. Now we're no longer in that land no more. Now they actually possess the land, and they say, what does it say? Aha! even the ancient places, high places. That's their pride.
Hmm.
Oh, look, I got them. I got their whole land, their holy land. Let's throw a whole Skittles parade. You know, wickedness.
Like the scripture say, they say aha, they go aha, aha, aha. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Crazy.
facts.
That's crazy. Keep reading.
Yeah.
All right. So it says, therefore prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord power, because they have made you desolate and swallowed you up on every side, that ye might be a possession unto the residue of the heathen, and ye are taken up in the lips of talkers and are an infamy of the people. All right. Yeah, we're infamous for known for being taken over, man. All right, being infamy is being
that
famous
laughing
for something
stock.
bad. Yeah, being that
laughing stock,
That's
and always going off. They literally they like to throw it in the Lord's face. Like, look at your people.
Yep, they laugh at us. All
Exactly.
that, man.
Go ahead.
All right. Therefore, ye mountains of Israel, hear the word of the Lord power. Thus said the Lord power to the mountains and to the hills and to the rivers and to the valleys, to the desolate waters and to the cities.
The desolate waste.
Oh, the desolate waste, and to the cities that are forsaken, which became a prey and derision to the residue of the heathen that are round about Therefore, thus said the Lord power, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen.
And this is why this is what's going down in Israel right now. See, this is the Lord. See, we're speaking it into existence. You talk about the elders 35 plus years talking about this already. They finally spoke it into existence over constantly prophesying and prophesying and prophesying. Okay, now the Lord is coming to destroy them. Go ahead.
All right. I have spoken against the residue of the heathen and against all Idumea, which have appointed my land into their possession with joy of all their heart, with despiteful minds to cast it out for a prey.
Read it one more time.
That is.
That if that ain't them fake ass them imposters that we got over there, who is it then? Because someone's got our land. Someone has our land in their possession. Who is it? Because we're sure not there. Go ahead.
Verse 5. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen.
Yeah, why is he jealous? Why is the Lord jealous? Why has he got indignation? Because that's not you. That you're in the Lord's high holy land, bro, and you out there trying to do some extra. Okay, go ahead.
Surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen and against all Idumea.
All you Edomites. Every single one of you Edomites that come from the lineage of Esau, all right, whether your ass white as hell, dark as hell, because you got a lot of Edomites that's dark as hell and they straight tears.
You got chocolate Edomite.
Exactly. All right. So every single one of you that come out of the lineage of Esau, you're done. There's no hope for you. That's why we tell you, live it up here. Live it up, max out your credit cards, go on 1 million vacations. All right, buy 70,000 fucking Teslas. Okay, do what you got to do, because that's it. Your rulership is done. There's no more from here on out. When it's done, it's only misery downhill for you. Misery, and then there's just no more of you. Go ahead.
So it says, and against all Idumea, which have appointed my land in their possession with the joy of all their heart, with the spiteful minds to cast it out for prey. Prophesy therefore concerning the land of Israel.
See, hold on. If those the people, why is the Lord saying concerning the land of Israel?
Right.
Why? There's something that's about to go down, because this is prophecy. It hasn't happened yet. You understand? Go ahead.
It says prophesy concerning, therefore concerning the land of Israel, and say unto the mountains, and to the hills, and to the rivers, and to the valleys, thus saith the Lord power, behold, I have spoken in my jealousy and in my fury, because ye have borne the shame of the heathen.
And how does the Lord speaking? Through his prophets. He bringing his word. Right now, the Lord speaking heavy. You could just see how brothers is bringing out videos left to right. What's coming out of their mouth, man? You could just tell it ain't those brothers. It's the Lord speaking right through them, bro. The Lord is visiting right now, man. Go ahead.
All right. Therefore, thus saith the Lord. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I have lifted up my hand. Surely the heathen that are about you, they shall bear their shame.
See, finally, see, that's what we waiting for the Lord to spew the shame out of this damn devil. Because this devil's so prideful that he know he being exposed right now, and he's still holding his fucking head up high. He still don't give a shit that he being exposed. He exposing the shit he gonna do to you right in your face now. And we're exposing who he is right in your faces, and y'all can't see it, man. That's bugged right there. Bugged out. Go ahead.
All right. It says, but ye, O mountains of Israel.
So right here is where it switches, and now it's gonna show you who, when the real Israelites will be in the land of how it will be.
Yep.
You understand? Go ahead.
This is when the Lord is gonna make us great.
Exactly. He's gonna make us great again. Exactly.
All right. It says, but ye, O mountains of Israel, ye shall shoot forth your branches and yield your fruit to my people of Israel, for they are at hand to come. Woo. For behold, I am for you, and I will turn unto you, and ye shall be tilled and sowed, and I will multiply men upon you, all the house of Israel, even all of it, and the city shall be inhabited, and the waste shall be builded.
Yeah, break it down.
All right, yeah. So when we turn to the land, the Lord is gonna, when we return to the land, the Lord is gonna make us great again, man. He's gonna we're gonna flourish as an entire nation, man. Ain't nothing gonna stop us, and we're gonna be set up better than we were at our beginning, man. The Lord is going to have us flourish. He says right here, it says,
real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick, brother. Before you continue to go, where you at reading from?
36 and 8.
Let me just 36 and what?
9.
9. All right. Let me just jump real quick back to 6.
All right, guys.
I had a precept that I wanted to bring out. I forgot to bring it out. And then you can go back in. It says, prophesy therefore concerning the land of Israel. Grab Ezekiel 11 and 17. It says, prophesy therefore concerning the land of Israel, and saying unto the mountains and to the hills, to the rivers and to the valleys, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I have spoken in my jealousy and in my fury, because ye have borne the shame of the heathen. Go ahead, read that.
All right, so this is Ezekiel 11 and 17. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will gather you from the people and assemble you out of the countries where ye have been scattered, and I will give you the land of Israel.
Read that one more time. Showing you that those people out there are not the people of that land, man. Read that one more time.
And it shows, the Israelites are scattered, man.
Showing you have been scattered throughout the four corners.
All right. So it says Ezekiel 11 and 17, therefore say, thus saith the Lord power, I will even gather you from the people and assemble you out of the countries where ye have been scattered, and I will give you the land of Israel, and they shall come thither, and they shall take away all the detestable things thereof and all the abominations thereof from thence, and I will give them one heart.
Eso para mí.
And I will give them one heart, and I will put a new spirit within you, and I will take the stony heart out of their flesh, and I will give them a heart of flesh.
Yeah, because this is talking about when we're in the kingdom.
Yep.
See, because once we're in the kingdom, those that are in the first round are gonna be the first fruits. But then the rest that has died, that's 2/3. All right, they're gonna come and they're gonna be born by the elect. So they're gonna have the inward, they're gonna have the law, statutes, and commandments in their inward thoughts, man, in their inward part. It's gonna be natural to them because those that made that first round, the first fruits, were the ones that actually converted and transformed their mind from wickedness to righteousness.
Right.
So when the Lord came, the Lord found them worthy to be what? To be kept. You understand? And then put into that new body with that mindset. This is why we're doing that mindset now. This is why your mindset should be kingdom and you know, on the things above. So when you do receive it, you're ready for it. You know? Well, go ahead.
It says, verse 20, that they may walk in my statutes and keep my ordinances and do them, and they shall be my people, and I will be their power.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
All right. Want me to keep
Yeah,
going?
no, you can go back to the other one.
All right.
Ezekiel 36.
So it says Ezekiel 36:9, for behold, I am for you, and I will turn unto you, and ye shall be tilled and sown. Yeah, which is a metaphor for saying the Lord is going to make us great again, man. He going to make us flourish, man. We're going to be like milk and honey in the land of milk and honey.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going to be one with our own land. That's going to be the headquarters, man. We're going to step foot in that land. It's going to be like we're going to be embedded with the land, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going to be, our DNA is going to be in the land. All right, you feel me? All right, we're going to glow. We're going to glow, Lord willing. All right. So it says, and I will multiply men upon you, and all the house of Israel, even all of it, and the city shall be inhabited, and the waste shall be builded. All right.
Yeah, because everything that's being made desolate is going to be rebuilt, and it's not going to be built by Israelite hands. It's going to be built by these damn heathens, man.
Yeah,
because you got a lot of people. That's in 61. That's in 60. Isaiah 60. Isaiah 61. You got people that just think, oh no, there was a whole argument with brothers was having on Israel's gonna build their own shit. Nah, I'm gonna make these heathens build my shit. And you might have some brothers that don't want no heathen to touch their shit, you know. But at the end of the day, they're gonna build because that's what true kingdomship is about. Me sit back and watch your ass build it for me.
It's no question about it, bro. Because what the scriptures literally say, they're gonna build it for us.
Exactly.
So the man, what do the scriptures say? For my words are faithful and true, man.
Yeah.
The Lord is not a man that he should lie, man. He said that the heathen is going to do it, so the heathen is going to do it.
That's right.
You might not. You now, all right, us not being in our right mind and not being perfect, being in this chains of darkness. Yeah, you might say that, but when we know all things, when we know all things, you're gonna be like, yeah, this nigga building my shit.
Yeah, I hate that from people now. People got that spirit, like you'll be trying to put them in that spirit of having a kingdom mentality, and they be like, nah, I don't want it. How the fuck you don't want no damn kingdom mentality? Oh, well, I don't want to go over there and then, render evil upon evil because they would. What you mean? It's righteous judgment.
Yeah.
The Lord is coming with righteous judgment. So the Lord is wrong for him judging those that were wicked? Nah. I say it 1,000 times again. I will take any day ruling the kingdom, all right, like these damn devils do over us any day, man. Instead of me sitting here whooping my ass daily, trying to find a job or trying to satisfy somebody at a job, paying these bills, all that. Pastor tells you all the time, you're not really ruling till you got slaves, bro.
Yeah.
I want slaves. Are we not slaves to these people now? Are you not a slave to in this environment? Okay. Are you not a product of your environment? Like, well, come on, man. We need all that. Shalom, brother.
All right. So keep reading. It says, verse 11, and I will multiply upon you man and beast, and they shall increase and bring fruit. We read this earlier.
Yep.
All right.
Exactly. That's how you know that those are not the people, because the Lord is decreasing them people.
Mhm.
The Lord taking lives out there, man. So those that are going to be in the land that were of the Lord, they were going to multiply, man. Fruitful. Okay, go ahead.
And I will multiply upon you man and beast, and they shall increase and bring fruit. And I will settle you after your own estates, and will do better unto you than at your beginnings. And ye shall know that I am Yahweh. All right. Yeah, because pretty soon the Lord, all right, pretty soon this earth, all right, this earth, everybody on this single earth is going to know who the Lord is, man. All right, everybody on this earth is going to eventually know who the true power, the true God is, who the Most High is, man. And that's Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, man. All right, they're going to know the power. Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai is the only power, and he's the only power of Israel, for Israel, man. All right,
Let me grab
and
this.
for nobody else. All right.
This is Micah. Let me grab it from
Micah.
Micah 4:1. I'll take it. This says, but in the last days it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of the Lord Yahweh shall be established in the top of the mountains, and it shall be exalted above the hills. The Lord ain't exalting these damn devils out there.
Yeah, they're at war right now.
They're always at war. There's nothing great that the Lord is saying about those people over there.
And that goes hand in hand with Isaiah the 2nd chapter.
Yep. Facts. It says, and many nations shall come and say, come and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord Yahweh, and to the house of Yahweh, and to the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways.
Yeah, you don't see that happening now. They're not the real people. So you don't see all these other nations trying to learn the ways of
the Lord.
Of the Lord.
Trying to teach us the ways of them.
Yep.
For us to follow. That's why the Lord say, not the multitude of the heathen, man. All right. Not to do the multitude of the wicked. Salakia. All right. You're not supposed to take on the customs of the heathen, man. What is that? 10:2. Jeremiah 10:2. Yeah. You don't take on the customs of the heathen, man. It says, and he will teach us of his ways, and he will walk in his paths. For the law shall go forth of Zion, and the word of the Lord Yahweh from Jerusalem.
Yeah, you don't see that now, all right? Because what's one of the laws of the Lord, all right? Not to be effeminate, not to be a mo, all right? But yet that's legal in that land. They have parades, they have pride parades in that land. So the law of the Lord is not going forth out of the land right now. All right, so that's another way we know that they're not the true Israelites that the Bible speaks of. Right, because when the true Israelites return to the land, we're going to keep the laws of the Lord, and so is the other nations. The laws of the Lord is not coming out the land of Israel today, man. You got pride parades going on right now in the land of Israel, man. All right, so what the hell, you know what I mean?
And me reading this in the beginning, thinking about it now, it says the house of the Lord shall be established. That's on a low scale happening right now.
Yeah,
because all the curses that were once on us are now being put on these heathens. So the Lord is drawing the curses off of us and putting the curses on the heathen. So slowly but surely, all right, the Lord is establishing his house. And then it says right here, and it shall be exalted above the hills, and people shall flow. That's when the kingdom is established. You understand? So right now it's in the process of being established, but once it's established, all right, that's when we will be exalted. Okay. And then that
goes to show you that they're not the real Jew, because they're not being exalted, man.
Oh, hell no.
How are you being exalted when you're at war? If you were exalted, that means nobody will make war with you. Because they know who the hell you are.
Says that right here. It says, and he shall judge among many people and rebuke strong nations afar off, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up a sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. So How is that the people of the Lord, man? They're, like the brother said, they are constantly at war. You talk about the Israel and the Palestine's been at fucking war forever. So there has never been peace at any moment in that land, man, since we left. Peace was only there when we were there, man. Right. You understand? And then eventually we got taken out of our own land, man. That's why we were put in America. Okay, the Lord said he was going to take us to a land where never mankind dwelt. All right, as a punishment. All right. Go ahead. Go back to matter of fact, let me and it says, but they shall sit every man under his vine and under his fig tree, and none shall make them afraid.
Yeah, we're never going to be afraid ever again.
Matter of fact, grab that Lamentations 4:20. All right. Yeah, we're never going to be afraid. Like your brother said, we're not going to be afraid anymore. We ain't going to be running from our enemy.
We're going to be kings and gods, man.
They're going to be running from us.
All right. You said 20?
Lamentations 4:20. Yeah.
All right. Lamentations 4:20.
Oh, he coming to fuck with us.
All right. The breath of our nostrils, the anointed of our Lord, of the Lord, was taken in their pits, of whom we...
Hold on. Where we at? 120. Or, you're right. Yeah. Start from 21. My bad. 21. All
right. Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked.
Yeah, make themselves ashamed. That's why he's being exposed right now. All right. It said to rejoice. He's telling Lord funny. He's telling them rejoice. Yeah. Rejoice. Nigga. Love it while you have it. Okay. What does it say after that? Rejoice and what?
It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup
also shall be passed on to you. Meaning what you did has to happen to you.
Yep.
You reap what you sow. The Lord said, return unto him double. Fill that cup up double, he said.
Yep.
Where's your judgment been? Where have we seen this? We haven't seen this yet. Go ahead.
Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
Meaning us going through all these captivities, all these ass whoopings we've had, it is now complete. Now you can finally rest, starting with the elect, because you 2/3 ain't gonna rest. Y'all gonna wake up in the kingdom of shame, man. And eventually you will be in rest, but you're gonna have that mindset of always feeling ashamed for what you did,
because you're gonna know all things and be perfect too as well. That's why you be like, fuck, man, I that's only but for a moment, and then you gonna rule with us.
You're gonna rule forever after that. You're gonna be all right. But see, by then you're gonna miss all. We always say you want to make that first round because you're gonna miss all the great stuff, man. You're gonna miss when YAHAWAH'S takes over. You're gonna miss when we put these damn devils, all right, into slaves, and the Lord takes over in rulership, man. You want the perks of the first round, man. You don't get perks the second coming around. That's why there's no power in the second death, like it says. There's no perks in there for you. The perk is that you get to live forever and righteous. But see, the other men gonna have high rankings, certain things, certain powers that certain people not going, because all of Israel gonna have the men gonna have spiritual power, low level, you know what I'm saying? But the ones that are the elect, the 144,000, they're gonna be powerful. You're gonna know when we popping up.
It says, verse 22, the punishment.
Oh, it look like they're about to run up on us.
I ain't worried about
it either. I'm just saying, like,
verse 22, the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will know.
One that calls the cops. Look, the one sitting down right there. Look at him. Look. Go ahead.
It says the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
Exactly. Gonna discover your sin. Read that one more time. What was that from?
Lamentations.
Yep. Read it one more time.
All right, Lamentations 4:22. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished. O daughter of Zion, he will no more carry thee away into captivity.
See, no more we're going to go into captivity. No more we're going to be afraid. All right. No more we're going to have to watch our back. No more that curse of Deuteronomy the 28th where it says your life is not an insurance. You should not, what is it? You should not have assurance of your life. That's what it is, of thy life. Exactly. It's going to be no more of that, man. We're going to be,
our life is not going to hang in doubt, man.
It's not going to be endangered, man. We endangered species right now. That's how it feels. We are endangered species because they trying to take us out the picture, man. When something is endangered, an animal, what does Esau try to do? You know, Esau trying to break that shit down. He don't want that no more. You know, he'll do some weirdo shit.
That shit is for us.
Huh?
Hey, how you doing, guys?
What's going on? Give a shit if it is.
Yeah, I'm caring. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
That's what I mean. That's how you look. The third one, the fourth one. Holy shit.
Oh no, maybe they got that ambulance.
Oh yeah. I see what
Just something might be wrong.
Yeah. I got you.
All right.
So it says, he will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. All right. So all of Esau, Edom's sins, they're being discovered right now, man. All right. The Lord is uncovering your secret places, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Look at that. Look at Esau and his bullshit.
Yep.
Oh, Esau. Man, we keep talking. Go back. Where we at?
That was it. That was
yeah. But what was the one we was at before that?
We was in.
Oh yeah, I was reading it. My bad. Right here. So it says, back to Micah 4:4. But they shall sit every man under the vine and under his fig tree, and none shall make them afraid, for the mouth of the Lord Yahweh of hosts has spoken it. For all people will walk every one in the name of his God, which that means that that means all people are going to be under subjection to Yahweh Shai. All right, because you'll have what's going on. You'll have a couple people that'll be like, oh, you see, the people gonna go back to their own gods. Nah, everybody gonna be under subjection of Yahweh Shai, man. There's no other God beside Yahweh Yahweh Shai, man. All right. The only reason remember that video we did? Who's the one that created those gods? Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
Yahweh Shai created it on purpose, man. He created it for you heathens because you have no God. Okay. But see, we have a God. We have a power that is a sure power that is not of gold and silver and of wood, that cannot speak, that cannot do this, that cannot do that.
Earth and vessel.
Exactly. We can speak to our power, and our power here is at all times. Our Lord is always there listening to our prayers, man. Okay? Damn, the hell happened up in here? Call Loyam. Lie Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai if there's some damn destruction going in there, boy. What you talking about? Hell yeah. All right. Oh, yeah, I'll keep reading. So it says, for all people will walk every one in the name of his God, and we will walk in the name of the Lord Yahweh, our power forever and ever. It says, in that day, saith the Lord Yahweh, will I assemble her that halteth, and I will gather her that is driven out, and her that I have afflicted. And I will make her that halted a remnant, and her that was cast far off a strong nation, and the Lord Yahweh shall, because see, the Lord gonna make us that strong nation, right? Because we are not, we're basically nothing right now. We don't have, nothing that represents us, nothing. The only thing we have is Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. But see, in that time, the Lord's gonna raise us as a nation, and that nation of Israel, the real Israelites, are gonna be known throughout the land forever and ever, man. They're gonna have to acknowledge it whether they like it or not. Okay. So it says, what is it? I lost my, oh, right there. Halted a remnant and heard that was cast far off a strong nation. And the Lord Yahweh shall reign over them in the Mount Zion from henceforth even forever. And thou, O tower of the flock, which the tower of the flock is the prophets. It says, the stronghold of the daughter of Zion, unto thee shall it come, even the first dominion. See, that's why you want to. That's why you want to take that first. That you want to make it in that first round in the kingdom, man. You get the first dominion. That means you were of the first fruits. That means you were there, especially the 144. The 144 was there with Yahawah when he was creating the earth, man. Imagine when we redesigned this place, bro. Look how we designed it in the beginning. Imagine this time coming around, bro.
When we have, well, yeah.
When we have everything in our inward parts, 100% knowledge, using 100% of your brain. You know what I'm saying? Dead ass. Not like these guys over here using 10% of the, not even 0.10% of their brain. But going back, it goes like it says, even the first dominion. All right, grab Revelations 20 real quick. Bring out in there. Yup, the first dominion. Just bring out for edification.
All right, so I'll start at 1.
Yeah, you can break. Yeah, we could break it down a little
It
bit.
goes
Yep.
down. Well, actually,
Now start it for 1, so we could break, because a lot of people don't know how to break that chapter 20 down.
all right. Yeah. All right. So it says, verse 20. Excuse me, Revelation 20 and 1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand.
Going into Yahawah.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years.
Yeah. So when King David and King Solomon was in rulership, they ended up taking over, and we ruled for 1,000 years. So when it speaks about,
That's talking during the time of the Dark Ages.
okay, so it says right here, the great chain in his hand, and that he laid on the dragon. That's putting them into slavery, going into slavery in that time of the Dark Ages. Like you said, the 1,000 year where we ruled for 1,000 years. Go ahead.
Nah, because you said King David. This is way after.
Oh yeah. My bad. I meant to say what I say, King David and who?
You think you meant to say King James?
I meant to say, I probably meant to say King Solomon. That's probably why I said. 'Cause they ruled for 40 years. Like, what was it, like a company? I think it was like
Solomon ruled for
40 years. Yeah, but then it took over from there.
Nah,
correct?
nah.
Nah? All right, go ahead. My bad.
All right. So this is
Guys, they stupid.
because after the Roman Empire, we came into power.
And I'm thinking about it now. Yeah, you're right.
All right. So this is I'll start at verse 1 again. Revelation 20 and 1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key to the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. So that old dragon, that serpent, which is the devil and Satan, is talking about Esau. All right, bound him for 1,000 years, which is talking about the time period of the Dark Ages, because he ruled during the Dark Ages for about 1,000 years. And Esau, Edom, he was nowhere in power.
Nowhere to be found.
He was nowhere in rulership.
Goddamn caves.
He was living in the cave. So that's how he was bound. He was bound for 1,000 years because he was nowhere in power for that time.
But you got Christians that think that the Lord put chains on the devil.
Yeah.
And then he let him loose again.
All right. All right. So it says, and cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled And after that, he must be loose for a little season. And that little season is talking about now. All right. That little season, because he came back into power to rulership, which is that little season that's happening now. All right.
Yeah, which when he came into power, the start of that little season was in the Renaissance era, all the way going down to now.
All right.
Still in rulership.
Now we're about to get into the kingdom. All right. Because it jumps through time periods.
Yeah. See, this is what I was saying. A lot of people don't know how to break that down. So what is it? 1 through 3?
1 through 3
is talking about what we were the dark ages. And once it goes into the next 2, 4, and 6, it's talking about something completely different. There's 1,000 years that were when we was in rulership, and this 1,000 years is being spoken of when Yahawashi comes in the kingdom to rule for 1,000 years.
Yep. And then
this is that first dominion that we're gonna have.
And then verses 7 through 9 goes back into what we were just talking about. It continues.
Yep. All right. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Yep. After those 2 verses, it goes back into what goes into the first 3. Yep. Verse 4.
So it says, verse 20 and 4, and I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. All right, you know what I'm thinking of? Because they see us out here, man. The fear has fell upon them.
Yeah.
They need that house. They need that, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, matter of fact, that's true.
Fear fell upon
No, because it has to be in this house somewhere.
Yeah, look, they looking
Yeah,
down.
they're always in the windows looking, they hear us, everything what we're saying. So, yo, it's funny you said that. They might have been hearing this word, and that word was cutting them upstairs, boy. They said, call, what's the name of the ambulance?
The
Hasmala.
The fear Allah.
Go ahead.
Verse 4, and I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahawashi and for the word of the Most High.
Yeah, because we're going to have martyrs in this truth. Yep. You're going to have people that are going to be beheaded for not taking that Rice Krispie treat. It's all going to be a testimony for Yahawashi, man. Those that die in the name of the Lord are going to be risen up first, man. Those that are about to die in the name of the Lord, man, that's an automatic crown of life for you. You know, it'd be a great pleasure, all right, to die in the name of the Lord. Now, we don't want that. We hope that we can pass that and we don't have to deal with that. But if we do, hey, it's great because that's an automatic crown, man. All right, go ahead.
And if we do die, all right, for the name of the Lord, get our heads chopped off and all that, that's even more in the kingdom for us.
That's what I'm saying. That's an automatic crown. That's that crown is waiting.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be, we're gonna have a crown made of pure gold. All right.
That thing gonna be blinging.
That thing is gonna and it's gonna fit our heads perfectly. Lord willing. All right. It's never gonna fall off. All right.
Imagine the jewels on that thing.
We're not gonna jump down from something and that should be like tick. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, so it says, verse 4, and I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahawashi, and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Yahawashi 1,000 years. All right, that's talking about that that first rulership. Yeah.
Yep.
That first dominion. All right, Micah 4 and 8.
That's right.
All right,
that was it.
Yeah, that's the 1,000 years we're gonna have Esau in slavery, man. All right,
that's right. So it goes back into what I was reading. It says, Micah 4 and 8. You was done, right?
Yeah.
It says 4 and 8. And thou, O tower of the flock, the prophets, and the stronghold of the daughter of Zion, unto thee shall it come, even the first dominion. The kingdom shall come to the daughter of Jerusalem. Now, why dost thou cry out aloud? Is there no king in thee? Is thy counselor perished? And it's funny because I hear that because, well, you know, what was it in Samuel? All right. Well, they gave Saul the first king because these people wanted a king, right? But then you had Yahweh. Yahweh was pissed off with them. Why? Because they had a king, which was Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, but they wanted a king anyway. That's why they gave him Saul. Saul was a wicked nigga. He was good in the beginning, but he became wicked. You know what I'm saying? Through the Lord putting that evil spirit on him, man. And that's why they gave him Saul, because they failed to have faith that they already had a king, man. Same thing here. That's why the Lord tells you not to follow after the shadow of Egypt, not to follow after the kings of this way. We have a king, man. You just don't know who it is because you've been discontinued from our heritage, man. All right. But it says,
It was actually a little more on that.
oh, go ahead.
All right.
You got to bring it out.
So this is verse 5, what we just read in Revelation 20. All right. It
Yeah,
says,
you got to go all the way to 6.
Yeah, 6. Yep.
Yeah.
It says, but the rest of the dead, all right. It says, the rest of the dead live not again until the 1,000 years were finished.
Yeah, you 2/3.
This is the first resurrection.
Exactly.
Blessed and holy is he that has part in the first resurrection.
Mm-hmm.
On such the second death has no power.
See?
But they shall be priests of the Most High and of Yahawashi, and shall reign with him 1,000 years.
Because we're going to be priests to Yahawashi and the order of Melchizedek.
Yep.
We are all going to be Levitical priests, basically, man.
We're that now.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Exactly. Yeah, because when they speak, what is that? The 3rd chapter of where it says there's silver. Hold on. Which one is it? Where it says it's short. It says the sons of Levi are as gold and silver. Okay. You know, because the sons of Levi is representing us, the kingdom. Because, like you're saying, us coming out in His word, that us being prophets, that's what we're gonna be. We're gonna be considered as priests, man. Yep. Okay, under the order of Melchizedek. All right, but let me grab that. Hold on real quick. The sons of Levi compared to scope and KJ.
You're looking at your future rulers.
Lord willing.
Lord willing.
Yeah, Malachi, that's what it was. Malachi 3:3. And it says, and he shall sit as a refiner and purifier of silver, and he shall purify the sons of Levi and purge them as gold and silver. Talking about the elect, because we're considered as that priesthood. All right. Go ahead. You want? Yeah, you still got a little bit.
All right. No, that was it. I read through 6.
You read 6?
Yep.
Oh yeah. So yeah, of course. There's no in that second death. There's no power, man. This is why we constantly out on these highways and hedges, hoping that one of our people wake up, man, to be part of that first dominion. All right. So we don't have to be with your head down in the kingdom. Okay. But going back to Micah 3 and where was I? 9. Now why dost thou cry out aloud? Is there no king in thee? Is their counselor perished? For pangs have taken thee as a woman in travail. Be in pain and labor to bring forth, O daughter of Zion, like a woman in travail. For now shalt thou go forth out of the city, and thou shalt dwell in the field, and thou shalt go even to Babylon. There shalt thou be delivered. There the Lord Yahweh shall redeem thee from the hand of thine enemies. You see? Where do you see that these imposters out there in Israel, right?
They're not redeemed from
nothing like that. There's not even a sign that they're going to be redeemed. Because like we said, they've always been in war after war after war. Like the Lord said, I will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. The Lord was always letting them rule, but in the midst of their rulership, look at all the violence and all the wickedness they had to commit to stay there. You see how the Lord set them up? He let them rule, with complete wickedness just to be destroyed, man. Because if you walk in the ways of wickedness, there's no other way but for you to.
What's up, man? For a second. So, about this, not that I can fix it.
Nah. Even if it was, what? Even if it was, what would I do?
We still just privacy.
Nah, that's no privacy. There's no such thing as privacy here.
Listen to
Hell?
it was just pretty fun.
Yeah, I hear you. Even if it was the other way, I would have told you no anyway.
Decency,
Yeah, exactly. No decency here. Y'all don't have no decency whatsoever in your life.
Oh.
Anyway,
Let's keep reading.
keep going. So, so going back, it says, the kingdom shall come to the daughter of. Slakia.
Nigga, we in public. There's
Exactly.
There's
That's why.
there's no expectation of
Damn.
prophecy in
Right
public, my nigga. All right.
It says, now also many nations are gathered against thee. Woo! That say, let her be defiled, and let our eye look upon Zion. That's being the same thing we read in the Psalms 83. You see, they're looking upon our people at all time, making us a whole target, man. Okay. This nigga just came out of randomly walking.
Yo, can you not face the camera?
Yeah, well, that's why you get it. It says, but they know not the thoughts of the Lord Yahweh, neither understand they his counsel. For they, see, and this is why Esau's in that trick bag. See, because Esau doesn't understand Yahweh. You see, what did the Lord say? That the Lord is not in his thoughts. So there's nothing that he does that's ever thinking about the Lord. Everything he does is just a wicked thought, just a wicked mindset. He's just pretty much just doing it to do it, you know, showing you that the Lord is the one that's in control of your footsteps, man. You know, you devise thoughts, you know, you plan things in your mind, all right, but the Lord is what's going to give you the actual footstep, man. Okay, so it says, but they know not the thoughts of the Lord Yahweh, neither understand they his counsel, Salakia, for he shall gather them as the sheaves into the floor. Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion, for I will make thine horn iron, and I will make thy hooves brass, and thou shalt beat in pieces many people. Woo, woo. It says, and I will consecrate their gain unto the Lord Yahweh, and their substance unto the Lord of the whole earth. You see? So this is going into us being established in righteousness again. Us going back to our real land, all right? Going back into our real land and actually what? Taking it over in righteousness, man. Okay? Not what these damn imposters out there doing. All right? They're just destroying the land. They're over there trying to destroy that Gaza Strip, all right? Because they want that whole area to bring in that new world order, to bring in these smart cities. They need room for all that shit, man. So that's why they're quick to try to get all these people out of the way right now. All right. And this is, matter of fact, grab you know what? Yeah, grab Second Ezra's, the 15th chapter. All right. And let's go into this letter of Albert Pike that I wanted to bring out earlier to show that how everything is so orchestrated, man. All right. Hold on real quick. I gotta find it in my files real quick because I just downloaded it. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second real quick. What you got? So you got a second? Yeah, because we're gonna go into the these Iranians. Because that, you know, you got all these you got them at war with Israel too right now. All right, but hold on. Gotta find this damn PDF. All right. All right, here we go. So this is Albert Pike, letter to Massini. All right, it's Oh, Salaki, I said 1917. I don't know why I said 1917. It's 1871. All right. This was written August 15, 1871. It says the Illuminati plan for 3 world wars. Okay. Now it says the following is a letter that speculation claimed that Albert Pike wrote to Giuseppe Mazzini in 1871 regarding a conspiracy involving 3 world wars.
Yeah, so all these world wars were orchestrated. They were all inside jobs, bro. They were all orchestrated by the elites, man.
That's right.
All right. They didn't just happen because it happened. All right. It happened. It was going to happen regardless because it's biblical prophecy, but it was a reason how it started. It was all a reason behind it.
Yep. It was all an agenda.
Yeah, it was
an agenda. And here's the agendas why. All right. It says the Pike it says regarding a conspiracy involving 3 world wars that were, oh my gosh, that were planned in attempt. Look, that were planned in an attempt to take over the world. The Pike letter, which Pike was a Mason, a 33-degree Mason. All right. It says the Pike letter to Giuseppe Mazzini was on display in a British Museum library in London until 1977. You see why they had to take it out? See, they funny as hell. See, they'll do these things, put it out there for you. If you catch it while you're alive, you better catch it. Because if you don't, eventually Esau will always erase his history. He'll always try to erase history so you don't catch on. All right?
again.
So it says, the Pike letter to Giuseppe Mazzini was on display in the British Museum Library in London until 1977.
Yeah, because why would they keep it there, man? You know what I'm saying? Why would they don't want, they try to hide these things, man.
And they know none of you niggas is going to no damn museum.
Yeah.
So it says, this letter has been claimed by many internet sites to reside in the British Library in London, which denies the letter exists. Giuseppe Mazzini was an Italian revolutionary leader of the mid-1800s, as well as the director of the Illuminati. Albert Pike, historical Masonic figure, was a 33-degree Freemason, occultist, Grand Master, and creator of the southern jurisdiction of the Masonic Scottish Rite Order.
If I'm not mistaken, he started the KKK. If I'm not mistaken,
it might have been. Let me see if it says Albert Pike's who, Mazzini or Albert Pike?
Albert Pike.
Albert Pike. Let me see.
If he wrote a book,
Dan, look, he was part of the Mexican-American War.
started that.
He started the American Civil War.
Yeah, because that was the Civil War was the North and the South.
Yep. I was just gonna say that.
That whole slavery shit.
Yep. It doesn't say nothing about. I'm not seeing none of KKK, but look it up on yours real quick on your phone.
Yeah. He wrote a book called Heroes in Dogma. All right, and in that book, Albert Pike tells you that Freemasonry is witchcraft, man.
Oh hell yeah! Most of the Freemasons are KKKs.
Yeah.
Your doctors, your lawyers, you know, all these top dollars. All these people that make top dollars, they are the KKK. Why do you think they put on masks? So you don't see who the hell they are. So you don't see that that's your local doctor, you know. But it goes into it says following are apparently extracts from the letter showing how 3 world wars, okay, have been planned for many generations. So it says the First World War must be brought about in order to permit the Illuminati to overthrow power of the the Tsars in Russia. All right, you remember we was talking about that earlier. They basically had to take out the Russians in order for them to be able to take over that land later and claim it.
Yeah, so what he's reading right now is literally what World
War I was about. Exactly. So they try to say that it never existed, the letter. If it never existed, then why is it happening according to the letter? Why is it happening word for word according to the actual letter? All right, grab that. The first woe come, second woe pass. All right, showing you that in the Bible, World War I, II, and III was in there, man.
It was all prophecy.
It was all prophecy, and it was all mentioned. Why? Because it was all orchestrated by the Lord. The Lord knew that he was going to put the spirit on their asses to make world wars, man.
All right. So it says, Revelation 9 and 12, one woe is past. All right, which is talking about the First World War.
Exactly.
One woe is past, and behold, there comes two woes more after.
Two more woes. All right. Thereafter, it says. All right. Real quick. Has something on. Give me 1 second.
Looking at the scripture.
No. I was looking because I have some notes in here that I have wrote Salakia. Oh yeah, that's why they was trying to take over the Tsars in Russia, because they wanted to bring communism into it.
Okay.
Because that's what ended up happening after that. Then you had over the exactly, and over the years, eventually you had Moab that will come into a communist state. All right, because when the Balfour Declaration was signed, I think a couple years right after that, Moab declared their bullshit of communism and all that. You know what I'm saying? But let me see. 1917, Balfour Declaration issued by the British government to establish a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine, then an Ottoman region with a minority Jewish population. And then Amalek creates a Bolshevik revolution. That's what he ended up starting, a Bolshevik revolution, taking over Russia, which overthrows 1,500 years of that what is it called? Oligarch system. Oligarch system, yeah. Installing communism, taking out, which at that time they took out King Nicholas and who's the other one? King Nicholas and his nobles.
Okay.
At the time. So again, it was all orchestrated to bring down that Russian, to bring down the Russians, to bring in that communist state. Okay. Then it says, they used agents from Illuminati. They were using agents from Illuminati between the British and the Germanic empires to foment the war. Once the war was done, communists will be built and used to destroy other governments in order to weaken religions. You see? That's what this is how this whole shit be going down. It says, which they did cause few years later. You have World War II. See, you have World War II after. Come on, bro. You have World War II after that, which was orchestrated to set up Amalek power structure to advance eventually to New World Order.
It's crazy how they got the word Amalek in there.
Yeah. And no, well, that's because I wrote it in my notes like that.
Okay.
Like I was taking, taking different notes and I was like making like a paragraph out of it.
You got the PDF?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go right back to. And then it says, and then in 1949, you had Moab, revolution. So it was in 1949. I said 3 years later after 1917. I was off on that. It was 1949. You had Moab revolution, which they branch away, creating their own communism, which they have to this day. And then they destroyed religion, especially Christianity. That's why you can't have Bibles and shit like that in China and all that, because they ain't into all that shit.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? But going into that more, all right, let me go back to, like the brother said, the PDF is going to tell you the same thing. All right. 1 second. It says, the First World War must be brought in order to permit the Illuminati to overthrow the Tsars in Russia and make that country a fortress of atheistic communism. The divergence caused by the agents of the Illuminati between the British and the German. Yeah, see, this is the same thing. This is the notes I was taking down. by the British and the German empires will be used to foment the war. At the end of the war, communism will be built. You see? Now, the Second War was fomented by taking advantage of the differences between the facets and the political Zionists, all right, which the political Zionists is these damn devils out there, all right. This war must be brought about so that Nazism is destroyed and the political Zionism be strong enough to institute a sovereign state of Israel in Palestine. During the Second World War, international communism must become strong enough in order to balance Christendom, which would be then restrained and held in check until the time when we would need it for the final social cataclysm.
I ask you something.
What's up, man?
Are you BHI?
No, we're Hebrew Israelites. We're not black Hebrew Israelites. This thing has nothing to do with color. We're Hebrew Israelites, man.
I'm black.
You ain't black.
You ain't black. Your skin is
brown.
Your skin is brown.
Not
bro.
black. Black is your jacket. Black is that tire. Yeah, you're not that color. All right, you black? This is black. Look at your skin.
No, I'm brown.
Not black.
I'm the
brown.
number 2 seed. I'm the brown seed. Well, I study up under Ben
Yehuda,
Ben Israel.
Ben Israel, yeah, he a bug out.
I know, but he live in.
He said, I know. Yeah, those, he live in where?
Israel.
Yeah, they're not, we shouldn't even be over there. You don't want to be over there. That's our homeland, but you don't want to be over there because it's about to be destroyed.
Yep.
Just like America about to be destroyed.
Yep.
Who? Gaza? Yeah.
All that's gonna
That's gonna be taken out.
That's gonna all that
Bible prophecy.
that whole area is gonna be destroyed in World War III.
I know you a Hebrew, like you Israelite. I'm from the Zion tribe.
Zion tribe?
Yeah, my family on the churches down there.
Nah, you from the tribe.
Nah, you're from the tribe of Judah. You're not from the Zion tribe.
The Zion.
All 12 of our tribes we considered as Zion.
Listen,
But you
I'm from St. John Zion Church.
okay, well then you could be there. Then you could be there. So go learn over there.
Yeah, go learn over there.
Yeah, it's right there.
Okay,
right
so
there.
they're calling you. The doors are calling you. Huh?
You my brother.
Of course, yeah. We're gonna always be brothers.
We gonna argue all the time.
Nah, we ain't gonna argue. I'll tell you that.
But you see me?
Nah, we're not gonna argue.
You see me?
Yeah. All right, have a good day, man. I'll talk to you soon.
I love you.
All right.
Dog.
Shalom.
All right. Shalom. It says the Second World War must be fomented by taking advantage of the differences between the facets and the political Zionists. This war must be brought about so that no, this is the Second War.
Okay.
Just because we started talking. It says this war must be brought about so that Nazism is destroyed and that the political Zionists be strong enough to institute a sovereign state of Israel and Palestine. During the Second World War, international communism must become strong enough in order to balance Christendom, which would be then restrained and held in check until the time when we would need it for the final social cataclysm. The Third World War, read that real quick. The Third World come quickly. 14 and what is 11? It says the Third World War must be fomented. Go ahead, read that.
All right, so this is Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe is past.
Yeah.
Talking about the Second World.
The Second World War passed. So you had the first one that was in what, 1914? The next one was in what, 1942? Look how quick they are back to back.
All right.
Okay.
The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
See, the third world come quickly, quicker than you ever thought. It's funny because I heard last year saying, oh, we'll never go to war. America's the greatest country. Oh, this and that. Wow. Well, it looks like we're in war today.
Yeah.
And it looks like it ain't gonna no time that it's gonna stop. Okay. It just keeps escalating more and more and more. Nation against nation shall rise against each other. Kingdom against kingdom.
One
realm against another. It's all the Lord working his works, man. Okay? So it says the Third World War must be fomented, all right? When it says fomented, that means to be what do you call it? Funded type shit. All right. It says must be fomented by taking advantage of the differences caused by the agentor.
Yo, you holding up traffic?
Yo, you holding
bro?
up traffic. You gotta go. You gotta go. Look, see? Now you're doing dumb shit. You see all these police here and you're gonna do this shit right in the fucking middle of the damn road. Stupid ass people, bro. It says the Third World War must be fomented by taking advantage of the differences caused by the agent of the Illuminati between the political Zionists, which is those fake ass people out there in Israel. All right. It says, make it bigger. Between the political Zionists and the leaders of the Islamic world.
Mhm.
See, that's what you have right now.
Yeah.
That's what you have, that war. That's why you got Israel against Hamas, because it says Islam with the fake ass. I'm a Hebrew. You're not a Hebrew, bro. You will never be a Hebrew. Okay. It says between the political Zionists and the leaders of the Islamic world, the war must be conducted in such a way that Islam, the Muslim Arabic world, and political Zionists, the state of Israel, mutually destroy each other. Is that not what's happening right now? Because eventually, see, Israel busting their ass right now, but the Lord gonna put the spirit on him to be wild. He gonna put, you got the Palestine, you got, grab the 15 second Ezra's. All right? The Lord gonna put the spirit on them to get some too. If you think that Israel is just gonna go in there and wipe an eye, there's gonna be some bloodshed in there, man. Hella bloodshed.
So I start at 26. No, I start at
Go from
28. I start at 28.
Yeah. Let me get
the Harvard.
Let me get a new shoe. Yep. Right.
All right, so this is second Esdras. I'll wait till you get it.
No, go ahead, I'm done.
All right, so this is second Esdras 15 and 28. The Bible literally tells you how we're getting ready to read it. The Bible is literally telling you how World War III is going to play out, man. All right.
Matter of fact, start from 24.
All right. It says
Matter of fact, 22, Papa.
all right, second Esdras 15 and 22.
Right.
My right hand shall not spare the sinners.
Yep.
But they say God loves the sinner, right?
Yep. They be like, no, God don't hate the sinner, he hates the sin. Sounding stupid as hell.
All right. My right hand shall not spare the sinners. My sword shall not seize over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth.
Woo! You see that? You read that one more time.
All right. My right hand shall not spare the sinners, and my sword shall not seize over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth. The fire is gone.
Let me give you a precept to that. Numbers 20, 33, and 35 and 33. Is it 33 and 35? I think it's 30. Yep. This is 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. Defile not therefore the land which ye shall inhabit, wherein I dwell, for I, the Lord Yahweh, will dwell among the children of Israel. All right, go ahead.
All right. So it says, verse 23, the fire is gone forth from his wrath and has consumed the foundations of the earth, and the sinners like the straw that is kindled. Woo. All right.
Yo, call on Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. His ass going in there.
Who that?
I don't know. It's that old dude over there. It was putting some old penguin in there. Go ahead.
All right. It says, Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, saith the Lord. I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power. Defile not my sanctuary.
That's right.
For the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth he them unto death and destruction.
Ooh, yeah, the Lord, you can't hide your sin. You can never hide your sin. The Lord will always reveal what you have done in the dark and bring it to the light. All right. That's why Esau has been so long in the dark, all right, hiding. But look, after a certain amount of time, the Lord had to expose him. So everything that's in the dark will always come to the light at one point. Hey, I will run.
Outrun that.
Yeah, picking up his pants like that. Go ahead.
So it says, verse 25, I will not spare them. Go your way, ye.
No, go to 27.
Verse 27.
Yeah, you already read those two.
Okay. Oh, my bad.
Verse 27, for now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them, for the Most High shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him.
Yeah, and what's going down over there, all right, the Lord is ready to destroy it because all the sin and filthiness that they've been doing over there, man. Okay, go ahead.
Behold, a horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east, where the nations of the dragons.
Because that horrible vision, all right, Yahawashi gonna come from the east. Just like how the sun rises from the east to the west, all right? That's how the Lord is gonna come back, man. All right, go ahead.
It says, behold, an horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia,
which those are the Arabs,
shall come out of shall come out with many chariots,
meaning what? Many mixed armies. All right.
What's up? What's up? What you want? What's up?
Oh, thank you. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, all right. And the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon the earth, that all they which hear them may fear and tremble.
All right. So going into these Arabs, right? All right. What was his name? Ishmael. Right. Ishmael. What was his name? What did it mean? It meant wild as he. All right. And the Lord's gonna put the spirit back into Ishmael, back into the Arabs. All right, even though right now you got Israel going into Hamas and doing them and knocking them out, eventually the Lord gonna put the spirit back into these people, man, to bring in some destruction. Okay, go ahead.
Also, the Carmanians,
which the Carmanians going to the modern day Persians. Yep. Iranians. All right, go ahead.
Also, the Carmanians raging in wrath shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood.
You see, wild boars. Why? Because wild is he. That's what he is. That's why when you see them Arabs out there blowing themselves up, that's the spirit of the Lord putting that wildness in them, man. They'll just run up in a whole damn church and they just blow that shit up, man. What do you think they're gonna start doing out here? They do that now. They'll be running up in someone's house and next thing you know, they blowing the whole thing up, man. Go ahead.
And with great power shall they come. Yeah, so eventually the Lord is going to put it in the spirit of the Iranians. The Iranians is a nuclear power, man. They're not a nation to be messed with, bro. Iran, bro, you don't want to. Iran. Once Iran come in this, once Iran really,
they love blowing shit up, bro. That's what they do. They blow shit up, and Iran gonna be against America, man. Gonna be against Israel. All right, go ahead.
And I got a article at home. I was going to print it out. It tells you that when you go into it's called it's an encyclopedia. I forgot what it's called. It's an Iranian encyclopedia.
Oh, okay.
All right, and it tells you that they are the Carmanians. You know?
Oh, yeah. See, that's good things to have, man, because those be the little things that you point out. To make somebody understand, because a lot of people be thinking we just making the shit up.
Yeah.
Oh, how you know they are? But you got to do the research. You got to really go into reading Even when you go into the interlinear, if it had, well, they do have one for the interlinear. The brother Nahar in Idaho got one. I got he got to send me that link. There's one in there's a whole apocryphal with the Strongs on it and everything. But hold on, let me bring this out real quick. Right. Joel 3 and where were you at? Oh yeah. Finish it. Finish it reading. Yeah, finish reading it first.
All right. It says, verse 30. Also the Carmenians raging in wrath shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come and join battle with them, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians.
See, the land of the Assyrians going into America. All right. Ooh. The land of the Assyrians going into America. It said that they and join the battle with them. This is Joel 3:10, right? And it says, start from 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of the war draw near, let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong.
That's right.
Assemble yourselves and come, all you heathen, and gather yourselves round about thither, cause my mighty ones to come down, O Lord Yahweh. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come ye, come down. So I can come get you down, for the press is full, the fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. Multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord Yahweh is near in the valley of the decisions. You see, and that's because the Lord is bringing all these different countries together to come to war. That's why that the Euphrates River is being dried up. All right, that's exactly right there is where you're gonna have Armageddon, man. Okay, which you had Nate Satan over there breaking that shit wrong the other day, which the brother the elder Tahar had to go into a video on that, which he explained exactly where it's gonna be. All right, so all these different heathen nations are being gathered together to the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is what? Yahweh Shabbat, Yahweh's judgment. Okay? Well, go ahead.
It says, verse 31, and then...
Real quick, before I forget. Let me grab this. Jeremiah 49 and 20. Let me start it from... Hold on. Yeah, because when you read that before, you read at up to 10 and you stopped?
Nah, I read.
Or you read up to like over here somewhere? Oh,
I read it quite a lot.
All right, so I'll get it from here. Don't worry, I got it. So this is 49 and... All right, 15. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen, despised among men. This is talking about Esau. Thy terribleness has deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. That's how you know it's talking about Esau, because when you go into Obadiah, it's talking about his pride in his heart has deceived them, those that live in the clefts of the rock. Because like a brother was bringing out before, when they were in captivity for 1,000 years, all right, they were living in the mountains, man. They were living in the caves, cave dwellers. That's how you get the word Caucasian. Caucasus Mountains is where they came from. Caucasian comes from the Caucasus Mountains, which means cave dweller. Yep. All right. So it says that thy terribleness has deceived thee in the pride of thine heart, O that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, that holdest the height of the hill, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord Yahweh. Also Edom shall be a desolation. All right. Yeah, because Edom meaning a land. All right, because I believe I was watching a video and somebody was breaking that down wrong, and one of the elders brought it back, showing them, it was Tahar, showing that because they were trying to say that damn, what were they trying to say? I forgot how they were wording it.
There's going to be some Edomites left or something.
Nah, that it was gonna that the land of the Edomites weren't gonna fully be destroyed, or the land wasn't gonna be fully destroyed. I forgot how he said
We're
it.
going to possess that land.
We're gonna exactly. That's what I was getting to. That it was not going to be destroyed because we're going to possess that land.
Yeah.
So if we're going to possess it, how can it be destroyed? You know what I'm saying? So I forgot exactly what the guy was saying that was going off.
Well, it's going to be destroyed as in like cleansed because that.
Oh yeah, facts. But it's not going to completely be destroyed like America.
Yeah, like
because we have to possess that land.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So going into that, it says also Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities thereof, saith the Lord Yahweh, no man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it. Behold, he shall come up like a lion from the swelling of Jordan against the habitations of the strong. But I will suddenly make him run away from her. And who is a chosen man that I may appoint over her? For who is like me, and who will appoint me the time? And who is the shepherd that will stand before me? Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord Yahweh, that he has taken against Edom and his purposes, and he has proposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. The earth is moved at the noise of their fall. At the cry of the noise thereof was heard in the Red Sea. So going into the least of the flock shall draw them out, it's talking about these fake ass imposters out there, man. All right, because they were going, that's pretty much what they're doing now. They're the ones that stirring up this whole shit to take. It started, yeah, with Ukraine, Russia, and all that, but that was more like the Lord putting the spirit of the Medes back into them, that Soviet Union spirit, you know. So now they're back into their war zone. Now they're ready to war with everybody, you know what I'm saying? Which they just dropped the, I think it was today, somebody just dropped a picture where it was saying that Russia, oh, I mean, you read it, the Doomsday. Earlier,
The article.
it said,
The doomsday clock.
it said, no, but it's called the nuclear doom. Oh, look, nuclear war doomsday clock has changed. Russia physics, I gotta go into it. So my point is that these Russians just ready for war, bro.
Yeah.
They ready to just like they got that Soviet Union spirit back. All right. Same thing with Wild as He, these Ishmaelites. All right. He gonna get that same spirit back. That's why there's gonna be World War III, man, because everybody's just gonna want to take everybody's head off at one point. So eventually to the point where the Lord is gonna put the spirit on the allies of America to turn against them. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, grab that Obadiah real quick. I'll hold that for you. Yeah, you on the 16, right? Yeah, he's gonna put the spirit on them. Those that were once in league with them have deceived them. All right.
That's also in Revelation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
All right, so it says Obadiah 1 and 7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee, that they that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is no understanding in him.
Yeah, so the ones that leagued with them, that were once on the side of the United States, they're gonna turn against them, man. And that's why, because what did the Lord say in Obadiah in the beginning? They're despised among the heathen. They're the smallest. They're the least. They are the most despised out of all these heathen nations, man. So the Lord has to take them out of the way.
I also got
Go ahead. No, I'm good. I read my part on this.
all right, so I got Revelation 17 and 16. It says, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire.
See? Place got to be made desolate, man. From New York to California, America is going to be a desert, okay? Everybody that lives the American dream, your American dream is going to fade away. There is no more American dream. The American dream been gone fucking 10 decades ago, man.
More than that.
You know what I'm saying?
America started falling in the 60s, man.
Yeah. There's no more hope for America. And that,
You said,
and
you said 10 decades ago?
yeah, 10 decades ago. You know, the only one, it's funny these Edomites see it and our people can't. Esau knows they're done. They're ready to stand up in America and fight against their own people, man. But our people over here sitting and talk about, you saw what LeBron James did?
Yeah, right. You want to talk about sports? America's getting ready to be destroyed, and you people are talking about sports.
I just seen at the store earlier. All right, twerk pong. I started cracking up, bro. I said to the lady behind me, I said, "You see this bullshit?" I said, "The world about to end, and they got fucking games like twerk pong coming out." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On some. This would be funny as hell, bro. Go ahead, but yeah. So no, going back into Second Ezra's, you gotta go back into that.
Yeah, that's all I was gonna read.
All right, go ahead.
All right, it says, verse 31, and then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their nature.
Remembering that nature, being wild and blowing shit up. They ready to blow shit up out here, man. Matter of fact, that's why you got a lot of them coming over here. Because a lot of those people that are coming over here from those countries, they're going to become terrorists here. They're going to be doing inside jobs in America, blowing shit up too, man. All right, go ahead.
It says, remembering their nature and, and if they shall turn themselves, conspiring together in great power to persecute them, then shall...
Meaning that all the Arab nations are going to come together and unite in power. All right, go ahead.
Then these shall be troubled and keep silence through their power and shall flee.
Yeah, because they're going to fall, eventually fall off. Go ahead.
And from the land of the Assyrians shall the enemy besiege them and consume some of them, and their hosts shall be fear and dread and strife among their kings.
Meaning what? Inside jobs. That's exactly what's going to happen, yo. That's why you got, I'm telling you, a lot of these people that are coming over here, they're going to be used as terrorists for inside jobs out here, man. Straight up. They're not, you know why they're going to use foreigners? Because the Americans ain't going to want to do it. Americans going to have too much fucking pride to do it. You see? So what's going to happen is they're going to have to bring foreigners here, just like you got UN troops in your military groups now, okay? In your army. Those are the niggas that's going to come over here and start shooting your asses out here, man. They don't care about America. Go ahead.
It says, behold, clouds from the east and from the north unto the south, and they are very horrible to look upon.
Yeah, those clouds is not talking about chariots. It's talking about different armies. When you go into, let me grab real quick. This is Ezekiel 38, vehicles of war, to prove that this is,
I got it right here. When
38 and
when Apostle Lamla was breaking it down, it's talking about
the
war vehicles.
This is, where is it? Man. Oh, I'm on 37. That's why. I'm over here looking at it like, what you talking about here? Oh, right here, 38 and 9. All right. To show you that it was talking about the army, different armies. I'll start at 8. It says, after many days, thou shalt be visited. In the latter years, thou shalt come into the land that is brought back from the sword and is gathered out of many people against the mountains of Israel, which have been always waste. But it is brought forth out of the nations, and they shall dwell safely, all of them. Thou shalt ascend and come like a storm, thou shalt be like a cloud to cover the land, thou and all thy bands and the many people with thee. You see? So that's talking about these different armies, because when you read in the 38th chapter, that's talking about when Russia combines with all these other nations, all right? The Africans, the Iranians, the Turks, you know what I'm saying? All of them they're gonna join with Russia for the war, all right? And those are the different armies that's gonna come in that time. So go ahead, go back to that.
Verse 34, behold, clouds from the east and from the north unto the south.
Yeah, so you're gonna have more armies from the east, from the north, from the south. Go ahead.
And they are very horrible to look upon, full of wrath and storm.
Yeah, why? Because the Lord's got his spirit in them. The Lord ready to mess something up. Go ahead.
They shall smite one upon another, and they shall smite down a great multitude of stars upon the earth, even their own star, and blood shall be from the sword unto the belly, and the dung of men unto the camel's and hoof. And there shall be great fearfulness and trembling upon earth. And they that see wrath shall be afraid, and trembling shall come upon them.
Yeah, what does it say in Luke 21? Men's hearts failing them from fear.
Yeah, I got that written down too.
Exactly. Men's hearts is failing them for fear. People gonna wish they die. Just like in the time of World War I and World War II, people were wishing they would die, but they couldn't die. Because the Lord kept the spirit on them to live. That's why you see niggas from World War I and II walking around with two legs gone. All right?
Wheelchairs.
Yeah, looking like Lieutenant Dan. You know what I'm saying? What did Lieutenant, as a matter of fact, what did Lieutenant Dan say? I was supposed to die on the field.
Oh, yeah.
He wanted to die, showing you that people wanted to die in those times, but they couldn't because the Lord kept the spirit on them, man. They had to suffer. You walk around with two legs and one arm.
Because
I mean, two legs and one arm.
They didn't,
you know what I'm saying?
They didn't have painkillers and things that numbed your body back in those times.
They just had to amputate your arm.
If your arm had to be amputated, it was you
gone,
bro, gone. And you had to feel all that, bro.
Yep. You had to feel it.
It's not like nowadays they could put you to sleep and perform surgery on you. They didn't have that back in, you know what I'm saying, during that time.
Yep. Showing you the intelligence of man always gets better and better, but more wicked because they don't know how to use intelligence on a righteous level. Man always tries to take intelligence and make too much out of it, going back to what? Playing God. They always want to play the Lord. Right?
It says, verse 38, and then shall there come great storms from the south and from the north and another part from the west, and strong winds shall arise.
The west going in from America. That's going into America. Right?
And strong winds shall arise from the east and shall open it.
Yeah, armies of the east. Right?
And the cloud which he raised up in wrath, and the stars stirred to cause fear toward the east and west wind shall be destroyed. The great and mighty clouds shall be lifted up full of wrath, and the star that they may make all the earth afraid.
Yeah, going into that star going into the missile. Go ahead.
And them that dwell therein, they shall pour out over every high and eminent place and horrible star.
That's the missiles, go ahead.
Fire and hail and flying swords.
And that's how you know that it's actual missiles, because ain't no flying swords, ain't no flying hail. All right, hail drops, it don't fly. Go ahead.
Fire and hail and flying swords and many waters, that all fields may be full and all rivers with the abundance of great waters. Talking about those waters represents armies and stuff like that. All right. And they shall break down the cities and walls, mountains and hills, trees of wood and grass of the meadows and their corn.
This is Joel 2:7. Precept. Joel 2:7, and it says, they shall run like mighty men, they shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march every one on his own ways, and they shall not break their ranks. Meaning these missiles, they're gonna go exactly where they're supposed to go, because each and one of the missiles gonna have the spirit of the Lord in them, man. So there's not gonna be one that's gonna miss his mark. Wherever a missile land is where it was meant to land. All right. Go ahead.
All right. Verse 43. And they shall go steadfastly unto Babylon and make her afraid. They shall come to her and besiege her. The star and all wrath shall they pour out upon her. Then shall the dust.
See what it says? It says they shall go steadfastly to Babylon. That's how you know that the war gonna start over there, but eventually it's gonna end over here. Because everybody gonna get turned to this place, man. Everybody's got to go to
They're going to destroy themselves in the Valley Jehoshaphat.
Exactly.
And they're going to be like, you know what? Let's get these niggas.
That's Revelations 13. I mean, not Revelation, 2nd Ezra 13, where it said they were so afraid, but yet there's fight.
There's fight.
Yeah, because they're gonna be beating each other up in the Valley of Jehoshaphat. But when the Lord crack clouds, they're gonna be so scared that the adrenaline gonna keep their ass up, bro. Niggas that's got legs missing gonna start walking because adrenaline.
Like they gonna magically grow legs.
Yo, straight up. And the Lord's gonna put the fury in them, man.
You gonna see them. You gonna niggas got no legs is gonna roll. All right. It says
44.
Verse 44. They shall come to her and besiege her.
Yeah, besiege means what? To siege it, man. Fence it all up. Lockdowns. Okay. Right.
And the star and all wrath shall they pour out upon her. Then shall the dust and smoke go up unto the heaven, and all they that be about her shall bewail her.
Yeah, they're gonna be mad that whatchamacallit, that America's gone. All right, let me read this.
It tells you that in Revelation 18.
Where's it at? All right, keep reading.
All right. Verse 45, and they that remain under her shall do service unto them that have put her in fear. And thou, Asia, that art partaker of the hope of Babylon and art the glory of her person, woe be unto thee, thou wretch. Because
hold on real quick. Bring what was that? 47. Grab 44 real quick. All right, Salaki, brother.
verse 43.
44.
44. They shall come to her and besiege her. The star and all wrath shall they pour out upon her. Then shall the dust and smoke go up unto heaven, and all they that be about her shall bewail her.
Yeah, so what that's talking about is when America get destroyed, because all the other nations are going to come up against her and destroy her. Yeah. So this is Revelations 18, 17, and 16. I'll go from 15. And he saith unto me, the waters which thou sowest, where the horse sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. And the 10 horns, which the 10 horns go into 10 horns go into the right? Thou sowest upon the beast. Salaki, let me read that again. And the 10 horns which thou sowest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore. All right, meaning all these allies of America, they're gonna end up hating America, because America's the whore that sits on waters, man. It says, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. For Yahawah has put in their hearts to fulfill his will. That's what I'm trying to tell you, brother. The Lord is the one that's doing all this, man. For the Lord has put in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast until the words of Yahawah shall be fulfilled. And the woman which thou sawest is the great city, America, which reigneth over the kings of the earth. All right, go ahead.
All right. Verse 47, woe be unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like unto her.
This is going into Moab now, right?
Not yet.
Nah. Yeah, not yet.
Yeah. Woe be unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like unto her.
No, this is going into, go up one, go to 46. That's like 46, yeah, because this is Moab, yep.
All right, it says, and thou Asia, that art partaker of the hope of Babylon, and art the glory of her person. Yeah, because the ones that make the most money off of America is China.
Yep.
All right.
Matter of fact, I got you.
They're the ones that make the most products of the world, if I'm not mistaken. Right? They make all they produce most of the world's products.
Yeah. Everything comes from China. Everything is made in China. All your food comes from China most of the time. All your Jordans, your clothes, all that shit come from China. So China is the one, is the powerhouse to America. You know what I'm saying?
When it comes to money.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why they think they're next in line. You know what I'm saying? But
you just got a battery.
Oh, I did?
They say your battery's going to run out.
All right. What is it? 15? Because we're going to be wrapping it up anyway. I think I got like 15 in there. All right. This is Jeremiah 48, I believe it is. Let me grab that. Jeremiah 48.
But if it was to shut off, it wouldn't.
Nah, you'll be all right. You'll be all right.
I'll stay on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll stay on YouTube. That's what I say. I could go on my other phone real quick. This is what I got. Jeremiah 48 and 48 or 49. I think I messed up when I wrote that. Give me 1 second, real quick. Something, man. Oh yeah. This is 48, Jeremiah 48 and 29. We have heard the pride of Moab. He is exceeding proud. See, that's how you know he comes at, he's right after Esau.
Yeah, that's why
he follows Esau.
Right here. That's why it says right here. It says, thou art partaker of the hope of Babylon and art the glory of her person.
Exactly. His loftiness and his arrogancy and his pride and the haughtiness of his heart.
Yeah, because Moab thinks he's next up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He think he next up for real.
That's right. It says, I know his wrath, saith the Lord Yahweh, but it shall not be so. His lies shall not so affect it. All right. This is the 40th verse. I'll start from 39. I'll start from 37. It says, for every head shall be bald and every beard clipped. That's not what I want. 38. There shall be lamentation generally upon all the house tops of Moab and in the streets thereof. For I have broken Moab like a vessel wherein is no pleasure, saith the Lord. They shall howl, saying, how is it broken down? How has Moab turned the back with shame? So shall Moab be a derision and a dismay to all them about him. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, he shall fly as an eagle and shall spread his wings over Moab. And that's not talking about saving. All right. That's talking about the Lord coming to destroy Moab. All right. So going back to 2nd Ezra 15, I'll read. You want me to read? I got it. You got it? All right.
All right.
15 and 47.
All right, 47. Woe unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like unto her, and has decked thy daughters in whoredom, that they might please and glory in thy lovers, which have always desired to commit whoredom with
her. Yeah, because all these other nations want to be just like America. That's why these people come to America, man. America's that great city, and they all want to be just like her. Hold on real quick. This is Revelations 17 and 1. And there also came one of the 7 angels which had 7 vials, and talked with him, saying unto me, come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters, which whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw, yeah, that was the point right there. All right. So the point is that they all go to bed with America, man. Follow after the ways of America. All right, go ahead.
It says, verse 48, thou hast followed her that is hated in all her works and inventions. Therefore, saith the Most High, I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence.
And it's funny because you see that that's been going on in China.
Mm-hmm.
They were one of the first ones to go into lockdowns, and they've been in lockdowns for a while. The Lord been messing their asses up over there. Earthquakes, all types of shit, man. Go ahead.
To waste thy houses with destruction and death.
Mm-hmm.
And the glory of thy power shall be dried up as a flower when the heat shall arise that is sent over thee. Thou shalt be weak.
Yeah, that's meaning that the power is going to be stripped from them.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. It says, thou shalt be weakened as a poor woman with stripes, and as one chastised with wounds, so that the mighty and lovers shall not be able to receive thee. Woo. Would I with jealousy have so proceeded against thee, saith the Lord, if thou hast not always slain my chosen, exalting the stroke of thy hands, and saying over their dead when thou was drunken, set forth the beauty of thy countenance. All right. The reward of thy whoredom shall be in thy bosom. Therefore shalt thou receive recompense. Woo.
Yeah.
All right.
All the atrocities and all that bullshit that they committed.
It says, like as thou hast done unto my chosen, saith the Lord, even so shall the Most High do unto thee. Woo. And shall deliver thee unto mischief.
That's right.
Woo.
That's right. Because if Esau and his pride has deceived them, and Moab is just as prideful as him, same thing with him. His pride has deceived them. Because like brother was saying before, Moab think they next in line. Mm-hmm. These Chinese men think they next to rule the world. Ain't nobody ruling but the Israelites, man. YAHAWAH'S. That's who's ruling next. Go ahead.
It says, verse 57, thy children shall die of hunger, and thou shalt fall through the sword. Mm-hmm. Thy city shall be broken down, and all thy shall perish with the sword in the field.
Yeah, look how Moab going to see. Mm-hmm. Moab going to get smacked with that cannibalism. Well, all the world going to get smacked with cannibalism, mm-hmm. man. Because there's going to be a famine on a high level everywhere, man. The only people that's going to eat is the elect. That's it. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody else eating, Lord man. Willing. Lord willing. Right. Go ahead.
It says, they that be in the mountains shall die of hunger, mm-hmm. and eat their own flesh, yep. and drink their own blood, for very hunger of bread and thirst of water. Mm-hmm. Thou as unhappy shall come through the sea and receive plagues again.
Yeah, you're going to get more plagues, more Egyptian plagues, more new Egyptian mm-hmm. plagues.
It says, verse 60, and in the passage, they shall rush on the idol city, mm-hmm. and shall destroy some portion of the land and consume part of thy glory, and shall return to Babylon that was destroyed. Mm. And thou shalt be cast down by them as stubble, and they shall be unto thee as fire.
Yep.
Woo. Yeah, yep. All right. It says, and shall consume thee and thy cities, thy land and thy mountains and thy woods and thy fruitful trees shall they burn up with fire. Thy children shall they carry away captive, and look, and what thou hast, they shall spoil it and mar the beauty of thy face. Woo.
Yeah, so going into those passages in the rush of the idol city, that's going into the enemies of Babylon, consuming in the glory and shit, you know. But again, over here, you gotta see it, verse 6. Yeah. But again, so you had that whole chapter was speaking about what? It was talking about the America being destroyed by both of those enemies.
They destroyed
Moab, destroying themselves, going at war with themselves, but eventually what? Turning against America. Because America is going to be the main idea, the main storyline. That's Isaiah 34, the 34th chapter.
America's the
Matter
main
of fact, grab
target.
that real quick.
America's the main target. What you say?
Isaiah 34. Got it. Right here. Got it? This is Isaiah 34, and we'll end it off on that. Isaiah 34 and 1, it says, "Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, you people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world and all the things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He has utterly destroyed them. He has delivered them to the slaughter. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. And all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll," meaning that mushroom cloud, "and all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth from the vine, and as of the falling fig from a fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment." I'm going to jump down to 8. It says, "For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance."
You should have kept reading.
I'll keep reading that.
Yeah.
It says, "For my sword shall be," the sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fatness of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord has a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. See, talking about America. Salakia, brothers. Gonna end it off anyway, cause my battery was dying. But yeah, we was in the end of 34 anyway. So going back, it says in the 34 and 7, and the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of the recompenses for all the controversy of Zion. And the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become a burning pitch. It shall not be quenched night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever, from generation to generation. It shall lie waste. None shall pass through it forever and ever, but the cormorant and the bittern shall possess it, and the owl also and the raven shall dwell in it. And he shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion and the stones of emptiness. They shall call the nobles thereof to the kingdom, but none shall be there, and all her princes shall be nothing. And thorns shall come up in her palaces, nettles and brambles in the fortresses thereof, and it shall be a habitation of dragons and a court for owls. The wild beasts of the desert also shall meet with the wild beasts of the island, and the satyr shall cry to his fellow, and the screech owl shall also rest there and find herself a place of rest. There shall the great owl make her nest, and lay and hatch and gather under her shadow. There shall the vultures also be gathered, every one with her mate. And then it says, seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail, meaning none of these prophecies shall fail. So just what you read in 34th chapter of Isaiah, it ain't coming. It's not going to come on to the Lord void, man. It's going to come to the Lord as he has spoken it, man. All right. It says, none shall fail. None shall want her mate.
Yeah, that's not talking about vultures and animals and stuff like that, man. It's not talking about animals mating. Nah, it's not. It's talking about books being joined with the scriptures.
Yeah.
Man.
For my mouth it has commanded, in the spirit it has gathered them. And he has cast a lot for them, and his hand has divided it into them by line. They shall possess it forever, from generation to generation shall they dwell therein. All right, so we're going to end it off on that note through the spirit. So with that being said, Lord willing, you were edified. With that, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kol Haloyam La Yahawah, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad, the Akim and the Akwat that was listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing, that the lesson was edifying. To the next one, Shalom, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Barakatah. Keep fighting the good fight of faith and doing as a good soldier of Yahweh Shah. To the next one, Shalom.